joining us for today. So it's going to be an exciting day over here of cricket. Looking forward to it. And it's great to see a newcomer. I believe it's Aritra's debut as well today. So it will be great to see him behind the stumps.
Yes, absolutely. So a couple of changes for both of the teams. And teams are now in the ground. So
yeah, batters already. Bowlers are starting to get up there. I see Khalid Zahid. He's given his cap to the umpire. He's busy marking out his mark. So he's getting ready to open the bowling for us, get this game going. At the moment, we don't have a lot of visitors as of yet, some spectators. I think it's still early morning for some people. But hopefully during the day, we'll get some supporters joining us on this beautiful day to come and watch this fantastic match that will come through to us today.
Sweden must have discussed yesterday game, and they will try to overcome those challenges they had yesterday against the Austria. Austria somehow outclassed them in all departments, and it's a do and die situation for both of the teams. We are looking for a cracker one today.
Yes, as you mentioned, Rashid, I know from my views yesterday, Sweden lost a couple of silly wickets, unfortunately. Austria was great, but here we go. Khalid is on the way. Let's get this game going.
First runs on the board from the batter of Khaizar Ahmed, played with a straight bat towards the mid-off.
That's some good cricket. Lovely bowl, lovely shot. Nice way to get this game going for us.
Khalid would be the key with the new ball. He usually take a few wickets, and Sweden would be hoping so. Lovely played, excellently played, upish towards the extra cover. Darshana, we know he got started in both of the last matches, and he had a very nice 35 runs yesterday. So Norway would be looking that he continued where he left yesterday.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Very nearly a possible catch there, but he just got enough underneath that ball straight to the boundary. It wasn't a bad ball. It was just a really good shot over there, hey, Rashid?
Absolutely. He played it perfectly. It was a decent ball.
Really good ball there from Khalid, coming back strong with a nice dot ball.
Just nipped a bit, and so nicely defended by Darshana.
Short, pulled, straight past mid-wicket, all the way on the boundary. Beautiful shot over there. Khalid just straying a little bit too close to the batter's leg side, and Darshana did with the ball that needed to be done.
And this is excellent batting. After playing 2 matches, they were quite new earlier. Now they feel more comfortable. So they are making runs from very start. So this is good batting, good attack, counter attack from.
I mean, just looking at that replay over there, you can just see Darshana picking up that short ball so quickly on the back foot, and a beautiful executed shot over there.
A wide ball.
Khalid trying to go a little bit wide on that one with that swinger. Unfortunately, just dropping his shoulder, his front shoulder a bit too much. But lovely take there from the keeper, Aritra. Really, really nicely done.
Aritra into his first game. Lovely take from him. I think it's important, the line and length. He needs to pitch it at the good length. The pitch will do the rest. Yeah. Nicely played.
Really good cricket over there. I mean, beautiful ball, beautiful shot. Yes, it was a dot, but it was still lovely cricket all around over there. I really like Darshana. He keeps his head really still. You can see he looks at the ball all the way from the moment it leaves the hand all the way onto the bat. Lovely cricketer.
He looks a very composed batter, isn't he?
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with that. Oh, lovely shot over there between the gully and the backward point over there. Lovely shot. As we said, I mean, he's just looking at the ball so lovely onto the bat.
So Norway, after a flying start, 14 without a loss and first over. So this is a great start for Norway.
Yeah, that's a great start for them. As we all know, within T20 cricket, getting off to a good start really helps you set up the rest of the innings. Norway would like to capitalise on that over going forward.
Rizal Ahmad, he was not playing yesterday. He came back, the captain. They would really need him to lead from the front. And this is a very good start for the Norway. They need to capitalize it. From here on, Nasser Baloch opening.
Yeah, I see Nasser is getting ready over there, just getting his field fully set. As we know, Nasser has got quite some pace, and he can move the ball quite a bit into the right-hander. So this first over, while the ball is still new, is going to be key for him to try and strike on Sweden's side.
A wide ball. Nasser Baloch, who usually swings in towards the batsman and creates that angle too. So Sweden would be hoping that he starts well and takes a wicket or so in his opening spell.
You can see he just started there on the leg stump, which is not ideal for him. But let's see this comeback ball. There we go, much better. That's a much better line on his side.
Excellent bowling. This is the line. It's important to have those basics, line and length. You pitch it on a good line, and there is an extra bounce in this pitch. It will bounce a bit more. So this is good bowling.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, Rashid. I know that you play a lot of cricket here on this ground. I'll get back to it now. Oh, that's a really good
the delivery we're talking about, that's nipping, coming back. So, and then it swung in towards the batsman. So this is excellent bowling.
Yeah, just clipping there, basically the inner thigh area. Let's have a look over there. Yeah. No, it's just the shirt that he clipped there by its stomach. Really good ball over there. And also well judged there by Aritra. He was going down to his leg and then just the deflection pushing him to the right. So well balanced over there.
Aritra, very athletic wicketkeeper. In the air.
There's that bounce you were talking about just now, Rashid. But yes, just wanted to get back to my question over there. As I said, you play a lot of your local cricket over here. So any tips that you would have for this particular pitch?
I think there is that awkward bounce, and it usually comes off that good length. So as a bowler, I would really stick to that good length delivery, and will not try to do so many experiments. And line and length would be the key. I think Khalid pitched a bit short in his first over. He need to go a little bit fuller. Nicely played towards the fine leg for a single by Karan Darsana, I beg your pardon.
Again, there he looks so composed. He just looks ready for this match to play a long innings over here. You can just see, I mean, again, that bounce, but he just played it with such class over there, straight in the middle of the bat. It's still been a very good over, and except for that wide on the first ball, but great over so far from Nasser.
Oh, a swing from the captain, Khidr Ahmed.
Yeah,
Not connected that he would have loved to play.
yeah, I think he's been a little bit frustrated not getting off the mark as of yet. So he really wanted to get that one across, but he just got sort of an inside edge running down to fine leg area, and they get 2 for that.
So Nasser completed his first over, just conceded 5 runs.
Yeah. It's been a really good over from Nasser. Like I said, it was just that wide on first ball. Ooh, and the keeper slipping over there a little bit. I suppose we've got a little bit of moisture on the ground, so just needs to watch out for that. But really good over from Nasser, bringing the run rate down. Norway still in control over here. Good first 2 overs. And we see a bowling change over here.
Gilani has been introduced, and it is his first match of the tournament too. Khalid Zahid, who went for a plenty in his first over.
Do you think that is a good choice, changing the bowler, or would you have given Khalid another over to try and find his rhythm?
I would rather give him another over and see how he goes with the process. So I think one more chance, but let's see. Hopefully Gilani will.
And Gilani starts off with a wide over there. A little loose now on his side.
Yeah, so we were talking about Khalid. Khalid, we all know that he swings both ways, and he's a wicket taking bowler. So probably one more over, and who knows, he could have adjusted his line and length and could have found his rhythm. But we respect the captain's call. So Upish, but in the gap for another boundary.
Lovely shot there from Darshana again. He's really strong on the outside with those drives, especially going over the infield area.
And he loves to play aerial, and you can do that. You have power play, field restriction. You can go Upish. So this is good batting.
Yeah, just watching that ball all the way. Yeah, this is going to be key for Sweden. They would need to try and restrict Darshana getting on strike, because he seems to be out there with a mission today.
Nicely played towards the offside. There's a sweeper just for a single.
That's a much better ball there from Gilani. I know I've played against him previously, and he's a really good sort of full-length bowler. He likes to bowl those Yorkers, and I think that's going to be key over here. You don't want to give, especially not to Darshana, you don't want to give him any opportunity to get under the ball.
So again, it's a flying start from Norway, 25 without loss.
Oh.
This is some shot, excellent shot from the captain Khidr Ahmed, and it went out of the park for a 6 maximum. So first 6 of the day.
Yeah, again, a lovely stroke. I think that's going to give Kaiser a lot of confidence going forward in the rest of this innings. You can just see that's exactly the shot that he wanted to play. And Gilani just going a bit too wide over there, giving them too much room. The previous ball, where he actually went to the stumps, he actually creates a little bit of trouble for the batter. So I think he just needs to focus on getting that line a little bit in towards the stump area again.
Yeah, rightly so. And I've been saying again and again, it's not about the express pace, it's about the line and length. Being a fast bowler, you got to stick to those line and lengths, and reward will come. Be patient.
There we go. Gilani going towards the stumps, going a little bit on the shorter side, but just one run over there.
This is good batting, sensible batting from the captain after hitting him for a single, for a six. Now taking a single, excellent batting.
Yeah, that is a real key in the shorter format of the game, to continue rotating the strike, try to avoid getting those dot balls. Every run matters, as we know. This can go down to the last ball. Oh, beautiful ball over there.
Excellent bowling. This was the ball you were talking about.
Exactly, that's what I mentioned. He has to attack the stumps, go straight for those Yorkers. And he just trapped Darshana in front of the stumps.
So a big wicket. It was a great ball from Gilani on the stump. A good York ball. And first breakthrough for the Sweden. So
let's have a look at this replay. Oh, that might be tight over there. It's one of those where if you could have another look at it, the call might have gone differently over there, but still a beautiful ball from Gilani.
Nicely bowled. Gilani provided the breakthrough they needed. So the dangerous man is back in the pavilion. Walid Gori, who led the side yesterday, he would love to play an important innings. He has not been in a good touch in the last two matches. And we know Walid Gori, he brings so much experience. He has played for many years for Norway now.
Final ball of the over. Good ball from Gilani. Good finish to the over. It's been a costly over, 13 runs from that over.
Yeah.
However, they got the danger man of Darshana back in the dugout. However, Norway is still on a very good start over here. 32 for the loss of 1 after only 3 overs. Nasser is continuing down at the bottom end. Now it's going to be quite important for the Swedish bowlers, since you've got a right-hand and left-hand batting combination going. The bowlers are going to need to make sure to get those areas correct for the two batters. As we see Nasser going in. A bit of a whack in the air.
Nicely caught by Ehsanullah Wafa. So 2 wickets in quick succession. Yes, this is good bowling. Excellent bowling from Nasser Baloch, and it is the captain Khizr Ahmed who lost his wicket.
Really good catch. Fielder making some good ground over there, taking it in front of him. Really good catch. And the two openers are both out in the matter of 3 balls, Rashid.
Yeah, that's why we have been saying there are teams who got good starts in this tournament, but they just couldn't capitalize. They lost wicket in a bunch, and same has been replicated by the Norway as well. They got a flying start here, but they just couldn't capitalize, losing 2 early wickets. And this is a very strong comeback from the Sweden team.
I agree with you on that, Rashid. I mean, even with only having lost the 1 wicket, Norway kind of still seemed ahead. However, with this 2nd wicket, things might change. Still 16.9 overs left of this innings. Let's see how things go. First ball for Vishal.
Played softly towards the gully. Did not allow for a single. Vishal Sharma, he played a good innings yesterday of 23, and it was his partnership and later on Muhammad Ibrahim Rahimi who took the game away from French team. So they would be looking if he can repeat his performance.
Really good ball over there. Again, that bounce. It does seem like if you're bowling from the bottom end of the ground that you do seem to get a little bit more bounce.
Yeah, rightly so. If you're bowling from this side, you would expect a bit more bounce. Yeah.
Oh, some extra pace over there from Nasser.
Nasser, who can generate space, so this is good variations after. So Norway 32 for the last of 2 wickets and 3.4 overs.
A bit of bounce, a bit of extra pace over there. Really good ball. No runs in this over as of yet.
Yes.
Oh, really
Excellent bowling. Excellent bowling. This is good bowling. And when you see all of a sudden, you see the body language of Team Sweden. It has completely changed after taking 2 wickets, more energy. They start talking to each other. So this is a good sign for them.
I agree with you over there, Rashid. You can see they want to get more wickets. And Vishal again trying to just glide the ball down to the third man area, but he gets the fielder. And a lovely wicket maiden over there from Nasser. Really good over there, bringing Sweden back ahead. And I feel like the game has switched around and Sweden seems to be a little bit more in control now.
Yeah, rightly so. So after 4 hours, they are 32 for the last of 2 wickets. And I believe there is a change again. Khalid has been brought back. Is it that there is... He wanted to change the side of the bowling, or
perhaps it's also with having the left-hand batter. As we know that Khalid, he prefers to bowl in swingers, so I'm going to go away to the left-hander, just giving a little bit more room to play with, whereas Galani is more of an outswing bowler, so perhaps it's just a little bit more on the technical side, but also having 2 new batters at the crease, just bringing Khalid in, who's got a little bit more pace than Galani, trying to capitalize on that.
rightly so. 2 new batters on the crease, so they will love to keep the pressure on and will not allow those easy singles. Nicely played for a single towards the offside.
Yeah, just getting it into the gap there between the 2 fielders, giving the opportunity, and it was played so softly over there, giving the batters the opportunity to get that single in nice and easy. No reckless running over there. But it's going to be important for Vishal. He's had 5 dot balls in a row. He doesn't seem as comfortable at the moment. He's just sort of pushing at the ball. He's not really playing his normal game.
You're right, and I think he came a bit earlier. Yeah, wide delivery. He was not expecting to be in the power play, but after losing 2 early wickets, he was forced to be promoted, so he came. Yes, so Sweden needs to mount that pressure. Don't allow him to get those easy singles.
Yeah, I see there's a bit of a field change now. They've got somebody out sort of at a deep square, deep point, sorry.
Khalid is yet to adjust his lines. I think he still does not feel comfortable.
Yeah, so they've got that deep point. So you would assume that that previous ball, the wide, that's going to be sort of the area that Khalid is aiming for. Short and wide.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
you're right. He wants to settle him up there, and if he hits, there is always a chance that it can go up toward the deep point.
And I mean, that's been a very active area. I believe, if I remember correct, I think Sweden lost 2 or 3 wickets in the same spot as well, that deep point area with catches.
This is good bowling. This is disciplined now. Bowling to his fielders according to his setup. So this is good bowling.
You can also see that Khalid has just got a little bit more rhythm compared to the first over that he bowled. And Vishal, like I said, he's just sort of pushing at the ball. He's not seeming very confident at the moment.
Oh, excellent bowling.
You would like to see Vishal just get that back foot across a little bit more, because you see he's playing the ball quite far away from his body over there. Yeah. And he's just not got a stable base.
Yeah, I do agree. Quite away from his body.
And we see that square leg is actually going into a gully area right now.
Yeah, so full packed on the offside.
Just in line over there, very close to the wide line, but Khalid getting it in just to not have a wide over there.
Yeah, he was lucky. He was lucky. I think. Let's see. No, I think it was.
Oh, it's a touch and go one over there.
So last ball, Vishal Sharma is yet to open his account. He has faced 9 delivery and he does not feel comfortable out there.
No, and Walid actually walking up to him over there just to give him a little bit of confidence chat over there. Let's see this final ball. That's going to be wide. Yeah, a little bit widely pressed over there. But the thing I like about this bowling is that Khalid has a plan, and I mean he's set the field. He's only got, from what I can see on my angle, he's got one. They're now bringing
finally
the gully. Well, they're moving the slip back to square leg,
yes.
But he's been bowling to his field, which is the key thing.
Oh, and there it went. So we were talking about sitting the field there, and it straight went towards the deep point for a single.
Yeah. Really good over there from Khalid. 2 wides over there. However, as we've said, he's been bowling to the field, and as you can see there, straight to the fielder. That fielder, I think, only moved about 1 or 2 steps from where he was standing. So really good comeback over there from Khalid, especially after that first over.
Vishal Sharma played away from his body just for a single. So after 5 hours, Norway is 36 for the last of 2 wickets. Walid Ghori still on the crease, who is an experienced companion. They would really love him to play an important innings there. He did not succeed in his first 2 games.
And Sweden would actually appreciate having conceded that single from the last ball, which means Vishal is back on strike, since he's the batsman who's not getting the ball off the square at the moment.
I agree with you, and I see Walid Ghori giving that confidence chat to him, because Walid Vishal Sharma is now swinging the bat widely, and there is a potential chance that, yes, just played for a single towards the long on.
As we have a look at this replay, we can just see it's not
Mm-hmm.
exactly where he
long
wanted
off.
to play it. He actually wanted to go more towards that cover region. But he got off strike, he's got the single, and
he must have felt now relieved. So Gori is on the strike.
And yeah, now we've got Walid back on strike, the left-hander. We haven't seen him in action for some time now. So the field had to be set. First ball that Nasser will be bowling to Walid. So let's see how this is going to go. Steps up and he goes across, goes over mid-wicket. Ball is chasing and we've got a boundary over there.
Walid, after keeping him off strike for almost for 2 overs, has just played a shot towards the mid-wicket for a boundary. So this will give him some confidence.
Yeah, he hasn't fully middled that ball. However, he still had enough on it to get the boundary. But what I like about this is that even though first ball, we'll get back to it now. Oh, that's a really good shot.
Excellent shot. There is
almost an opportunity there for a catch in the cover region. However, he picked the gap over there, got the boundary.
It was provided some room for the cut, and Walid Ahmad utilized it best. So this is good batting, excellent batting. So they got a few boundaries after a couple of hours. So their scoreboard is sticking again.
Yeah. You can see Walid, and coming back to what I wanted to say on his first ball to Nasser, he's walking towards Nasser, trying to unsettle him. He's bowling.
And
oh, the backing is there. However, it's a little bit wide, and they get that single from the overthrow. Just want to make sure what happened over here. Did the ball bounce funny on the pitch, or did it ricochet off?
It was Dave who threw the ball towards the non-striker. I think he was a bit short. So direct hits is always dangerous for the batter.
But yeah, Wally just trying to walk out of the crease, trying to unsettle the length of Nasser, just making him think a little bit more. Last ball of the over. Oh, and that's that bounce again, and a little bit of extra effort from Nasser.
Yeah, a good over for the Norway. Nasser Baloch conceded 10 runs in his third over and 46 for the last of 2 wickets after 6 overs.
Still been a very good spell here from Nasser in the power play. 3 overs, only conceding 15 runs, however getting a crucial wicket there as well. And we're going to see another bowling change over here. Samiullah Rahmani is coming up to bowl right now.
You played against him, Samiullah Rahmani.
Yes.
And I've seen he has that sort of, when you bat against him, you just say, give me the ball, so I know how to ball him. So
yes.
So any tips for the batsman?
I would say if I were to go back, I would just try to get to the pitch of the ball with against Sami, because he's got a bit of a weird jump. It's almost like he's bowling off the wrong foot, but he's got a short run up, but he's a lot quicker than what you think he is going to be. He rushes you a little bit. The ball skids off the pitch, and he also gets a bit of movement. So I would say if you can, try to get to the pitch of the ball against Sami.
And-
Oh, and that's a lovely shot.
Excellent pull shot from Walid Gori. He seems to be in a good touch today. Had two important boundaries in the last over and now hit 146. It was there to be hit and perfectly played by him. Though fielder was there, but it went all the way. So this is good batting.
Yeah, just there on that replay, you can see Sami jumps off his wrong foot as we get going again. Oh, and a lovely stroke, but good fielding.
Gilani.
Some good cricket over there.
And he just wanted to reach to that pitch of the ball you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
We've got a no ball call from the
Yeah.
umpire.
And misfield. Awais Ahmad was there, but it has been called a no ball. This...
Yeah, rightly so. We can see that's almost roughly on the Norway. Yeah, it's almost shoulder height.
So runs are flowing for Norway now, 57 and just 6.3 overs for the last of 2 wickets. So this is good batting.
11 runs in the over off only 3 balls, free hit. And a lovely stroke over. The ball is on the way to us. Is it going to be saved? No, just not. Just falling short of Khalid over here, getting the ball to us.
So 4 more. He had the license to hit it anywhere he wanted and just play it towards the extra cover region. So
and
still
we just
2
see
balls
us
to
over
go.
there in the picture as well. The thing I like about that, you tend to see a lot of free hits, only you get a single or a dot ball. As we see, that's a lovely
this is
shot
sensible.
over there. Yeah. Oh, that was really good running. A little bit of lazy fielding
Nasser Baloch.
from Imal, perhaps. Really good running there from Norway. But just look at the shot. I mean, it's just so classy, out of the middle of the bat.
He leaned into it and follow and gentle pitch, and it is always. Oh, it was the captain who.
Yeah, a little bit of lazy fielding over there.
This is good cricket.
Yeah, really good, really good.
They are rotating the stride. They understand the importance of these 1 and 2s and beside hitting the boundaries. So this is excellent cricket from Walid Gori. We have been saying he's a key guy. Watch him out, and this is good batting from him.
A very crucial 18 runs from that over for Norway. And it's just bringing them back into the game over here. But the thing that I like about that 2 that they ran, Vishal, from the start, he really set off trying to get that second run. And when he saw the lazy fielding, he capitalized on getting that second run in.
Indeed, the batter, you have to take the first runs quickly, put an extra pressure on the fielder, convert that 1 into 2, and he can make a mistake. And that's how they did so. So a new bowler has been introduced. It's Dabe. The spin.
Left arm spin coming up over here. But I wanted to mention in the previous over with the free hits, you tend to see a lot of dot balls or singles only on free hits because people try to hit it too hard. But it was such a classy shot. Just really using the rhythm. And Advait is coming up to bowl.
Yeah.
Good stroke.
Vishal Sharma.
Up to the boundary.
It was Walid Gori, I beg your pardon.
And Norway just ticking the scorecard over now.
Indeed, they are. So, now Vishal Sharma, who is not comfortable out there, Yes, nicely played.
And again, very, very quickly run.
Yeah.
However, wise from Wally to send Vishal back. As Sami has got a really strong arm, as I mentioned with his bowling, he's a lot quicker than what you think he's going to be. But the intent is there from the batters to try and push the error on the fielders to try and get the second run in.
Yeah, this is good fielding now. Again, sensible cricket. This is good cricket. You see that first single putting extra pressure on the fielder.
Yeah.
So this is good running between the wickets. And now Sweden realize these two are very quick between the wickets. So this is good running.
Yeah, I think it will wake the Swedish team up just to put that little bit extra effort in to try and get that run out through. But it's great running, it's great batting here from the Norwegians.
Yeah, nicely played towards the offside. There is the protection just for a single. So they're playing sensible now.
I think Vishal is glad to have the spinner on because he's been battling with the pace this morning. So with the pace being taken off, he's just got a little bit more time to focus and to get that ball on the middle of the bat. As we can see, he's getting the ball a little bit more in the middle.
You're right. Yeah, he's middling now. Yeah, just for a single towards the one leg. So Waleed Gori, he's playing a good knock here. 30 or just 15 ball.
Last ball of the over coming up here for Advait's first over. It's only been a single of each ball. How do we finish with a dot ball?
That's an excellent ball. So Dave finishes his first over, conceded just 5 runs. A good one for Sweden.
I think Norway will be happy with that over. They ticked the scores over. They got bat on ball for that one. They had a big over the previous over.
As long as they don't give wickets, they can take a few more hours for 3-4 runs, and Norway would hope that this partnership lasts for at least 3-4 more hours, and they would like to lead that foundation for the power hitters. We know Rahimi, what he did yesterday. It was carnage, just making 50 of just, I would say, 17, 18 balls. So it was treat to watch him. So the wickets, they're important.
Gilani is coming back into the attack right now. And we just saw there, the camera captured it, the wicketkeeper, Aritra, just battling with his cap. As a wicketkeeper myself, I've had that problem as well, that you just battle to get that cap to cooperate with you.
Yes. Aritra, I think it is his first match of the tournament. Fresh blood, seems to have more energy compared to the rest of the. Yes, using his feet, and this is.
It was a good ball there from Gilani and good fielding. However, the throw perhaps not being necessary over there, as there was not really a run-out opportunity.
Yeah, he made his crease. So there were a few overthrows yesterday as well from Sweden, and one area I thought they would look into that in this match as well. They have already conceded a few extras. Oh, nicely balled. It was inside edge and went towards the fine leg for 2 runs. Vishal, who is not feeling as comfortable against the fast bowler as against the spin, I would say.
Exactly. He managed to get 2. But yeah, just not very comfortable over there. I think that's a much better area for Gilani with the right-handers to try and attack the stumps.
Gilani, who bowls much fuller compared to the rest of the fast bowlers in Sweden. No, it was.
Yeah, there he tried to go for the shorter one.
Yeah,
I think Vishal is a little bit disappointed there because the ball just didn't come up as much as he was expecting it to.
Yeah, it kept a bit low. I agree with you.
You can see he actually played over the ball and he even went down. So unlucky for Norway with that ball.
I think one way to disturb Gauri to keep him off the strike, and he would. So now Vishal Sharma took a single, and that is towards the mid-on. Yes.
Yeah, this is the part where, as a bowler, you really need to be thinking about those lines, and you have to be consistent, having those unnecessary extras, the wides.
You were talking about the partnership, and it is 42 of just 33 ball. Another dot ball.
That was a good slower ball over there. As we see Gilani just changing the revs on that one.
It was a good delivery, yes. Change of variation.
There goes. Really good take from Eritrea. However, that touched the pad. It was not the bat, but it was a really, really good take from Eritrea over there.
Umpire
He's a little bit
interested.
disappointed.
It clearly touches the bat, so umpire was not interested either. There is no review system.
It was a really good take there from Eritrea.
Yeah.
The ball stayed low, with the ball sort of touching the pad and just going down, taking it down roughly at ankle height. Really good take. I love the way how when he took the ball, he just rolled across. As we see over here, look at this replay. Yeah, there he just touches the pad and it just stays low and he takes it.
Very acrobatic, isn't he?
He is. And he's got a lot of energy on his side. The youngster is showing some good potential. Another youngster is Advert as well.
Yeah. I think Advert recently played in the under-19 qualifying round in Scotland. He just came.
Exactly, yes.
Toss it up.
Just a single down to mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket region. But yes, Advert, as you mentioned, he was part of the Swedish under-19 team. They were playing World Cup qualifiers in Scotland, where Scotland actually won the tournament, a clinch win for them against the Netherlands to put them through to the under-19 World Cup. And that will be for 50-over matches. So Advert coming from 50-over match playing straight into T20 playing.
He had a good game yesterday as well, taking 2 wickets against Austria as well. He would be hoping to replicate that. So this is sensible cricket from Walid Gauri. Good cricket.
Yeah, I just saw over here on my side view, not on the camera. Perhaps the camera got it, but you could see as soon as the ball was hit, Emil Zawak, the captain, he really rushed in for that ball, as he knows. There we can see it. He was just quick on the ball to avoid that second run.
A bit shorter this time, and played it towards the cover area for 2 runs. He had the time to put it toward there, so.
And that was good running from the Norwegians over there. He pushed it wide of the deep mid off, the long off area, and they got back for a second run. Really good running.
Excellent running. Oh, invited the batter to hit him. And this is nicely bowled. Excellent bowling from Dawe.
Yeah, Vishal will feel he missed out on that one again. There is a gap, I mean, from where we are sitting, our view, there is a gap between sort of a 45 as well as a point. There is a gap,
Yeah.
but he just missed out.
Yes. Oh, dropped a sitter. Dropped a sitter.
Oh, and then it's a very bad throw to the keeper as well in anger, trying to get the ball in. So not only did they miss a wicket, they also
Ahmad
conceded a run.
This is very ordinary cricket. He needs to take these catches. Catches win matches. This partnership is going well. And
that's the part where it comes in. If the ball doesn't come your way for a long time, you tend to lose focus a little bit and you make some small, easy errors.
Yeah, you're right. So an innings, I think, drink break.
Yes, we've reached the halfway mark. 10 overs, 79 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And these two, Walid and Vishal, they've done a good job so far, as both of them have arrived in the 4th over and the 5th over. So they've been here for some time now.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the
Opportunity on the first ball there from Samrat. First ball.
I think it is his first game to Samrat. I did not observe that he's in the squad too, but this is so
Go into the block hole over there.
this is good bowling. Walid Gori, I think he liked a bit pace, and they've just changed. Now Samrat, two spinners, I think.
The spin has been doing good. I mean, Advait Dube, he's been bowling really well. They haven't been able to get him off the mark for boundaries.
Yeah, this is good shot, excellent shot, nicely fielded by Nasser Baloch, just for a single. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we have seen in the couple of matches, spinners, they have been doing a great job for their teams. Norway, there's Shahbaz Butt, who bowled a tremendous spell yesterday, taking 4 wickets for giving no almost.
There's a wicket. The wicket of Vishal.
Excellent bowling, slightly fuller. I think the batsman did not read him. It was a full delivery, and this is excellent bowling. It just came in a bit as well, so nicely bowled.
Yeah, he wanted to hit it here towards the deep mid-wicket region. However, possibly just needing to go straight on that occasion, past the batter, more towards the long on. But it's a key wicket for Sweden, just to break that partnership. Unfortunately for Vishal, however, Vishal has been battling, as we can see there. Only 12 runs from 27 balls.
Vinay Ravi, who is the new batter, I think he has been promoted. So, who's the new batter? So this is good bowling from Samrat. They needed a breakthrough, and he provided. So now Norway 81 for the last of 3 wickets in 10.4 overs. And we were talking about spinners. It has been, I would say, a tournament for spinners. Talk about Daoud Ahmadzai from France, Shahbaz Butt from Norway, Muhammad Bilal Zalmay from Austria, and Dawe here from Sweden. So they all have been bowling tremendously. They have not been hit for so many runs. So it is going well for them.
Vinay having the right plan over there. I think it's important just to tick the score over with the spinners. Try to rotate the strike on each ball.
Oh, played across the line towards the fine leg.
Nasser Baloch having quite a ways to run, but stopping the ball before the boundary. Only 2 runs over there. It's a bit of a risky shot over there. You can see Samarth was quite excited. He was getting ready to appeal for an LBW, but well executed in the end. But it's a great start for Samarth's first over there.
Yeah, right.
Only 4 runs plus a wicket.
They would continue with Dawe, who has been bowling very nicely. Just conceded 10 runs in his first 2 overs. He was a bit unlucky in the last over.
83 for 3 after 11 overs for Norway. They're still in a good position over here. We can't write it off. However, they just don't want to have many overs like the one before where they only get 4 or 5 runs. They want to keep it to at least 6-7 runs going forward to ensure that they have a good total on the board that they're putting out there for Sweden to get. As we see a dead ball over there.
Walid Wari, who has been playing superbly. Oh, a wild swing from Walid Wari. Wanted to slug it towards the mid-wicket region. Misses.
Yeah, he wanted to play with the spin over there. However, I think the ball was just perhaps a tiny bit too wide.
And it kept a bit low too.
It did. It did, yes.
Excellent fielding. This is good commitment from Dawe. We're seeing crowd is building now, supporting their national team.
And that's a lovely stroke. That's a really big 6 over there.
It was short. It was there to be hit, and he had all the time of the world to put it out of the park for maximum. It was huge.
As we see Nasser over there getting a little bit of extra cardio in, needing to run quite a bit to fetch the ball. But yeah, that was a poor ball from Dabe.
After creating that pressure, I mean, first 2 dot balls and then releasing it through this short ball. So this is not good from Dabe. He needs to stick to his line and length. It was a bit short.
But he also started it a little bit too straight, which just made it a lot easier to execute that pull shot. You see, as we see over there, so slightly more towards the offside with the spin and a lot better, just a single going down too long on. Yeah. So that ball was only hit roughly where off stump is, as we can see there, where the previous 6, he basically got hold of it outside of leg stump and then swinging with the spin. It was just a beautifully crafted shot from Walid. Going strong over here, 39 off 23 balls. Vinay is in here as well. He's trying to get Walid on strike.
Oh, played softly. This is good fielding from Awais Ahmad. So just for a single.
As you can see, he's just trying to get Walid back on strike. Walid being the batsman who's solidified and in over there. Good fielding, as you mentioned. Good fielding.
Excellent fielding from the captain, Imal Zwak, who was on the boundary line. Just restricted him for a single.
Norway will be happy with that over, coming back to 9. As I said in the beginning, they're going to want to keep the over rate 6-7 at least against the spinners. So it's a really good over there from Norway. And they will be happy because Walid is back on strike for the start of the next over.
Walid is scoring 40. He's on the crease now, and he would be the key to guide this innings till end. Vinay Ravi with a strong lead, and I assume that he has been sent for some hitting. So let's see if he can get some boundaries.
Samarth coming in for his second over, tossing it up a bit. Good shot, misfield, however, only a single over there.
It always disturbs the fielding side, right-left hand combination. So you have to adjust your fielding again and again. So he's playing cheeky.
And it's a boundary.
He played in the game, and it was a risky one, but
it was the same with the last ball of Samarth's first over, where he went for that sweep shot.
Yeah, playing across the line. Yeah, it was. Had he missed, he was in trouble.
Vinay seeming to be very strong wrist player, as even in the previous over when he just worked it down to a short third, he's just using those wrists get the gaps going. Umpire just having a word with the batter over there at the moment. Not sure what it's about.
This is good batting from Norwegian. There is that wild swing and
going across. He's gonna. Oh, it's lovely fielding from Nasser Baluch.
Certainly saved a boundary. I mean, saved 2 runs for their team.
From my angle, I actually thought that the ball was going to cut the 2 fielders in half, that they didn't know who was going to go for it, but Nasser committed, and what a lovely save. I mean, it's on his strong hand, it's his left hand.
Again, so as you said,
he's using his wrist, he's targeting that area. Sweden have put a fielder in over there to try and eliminate that, but he's played it even finer.
Yeah, he's finding those gaps. This is...
And
it was uppish, but
yeah,
it wasn't the gap.
And there you see the field in the screen now. I mean, the fielder has been placed on the spot where he's hit the 2 shots against Samarth previously, but just so lovely played, just using those wrists, getting underneath and playing it even finer.
Nicely balled, really nicely played. So just for a single.
And that's good running. I must say, I must give it to the Norwegians. They've done really good running between the wickets. They understand each other. They know when there's an opportunity to go for a run. Quick thinking from the keeper, Ritra. However, the batters were in and they made that run look easy.
Last ball of the over. Yes, so just could not find the gap he would have loved to play it. So still a good over from Norway. For Norway, they managed to score
10 runs from
10 runs. So this is going well for them. They have lost 3 wickets and score is 102. So they are in a very good position. And what do you think they will be targeting?
I mean, you've got 7 overs left, and especially looking at the previous 2 overs, getting around the 10 mark, they're going to want to target that 170, 175. However, I think that if Sweden can restrict them for less than 160, that would be a win for Sweden
from here on.
From here on. So Sweden would target less than 160, whereas Norway, they're going to try and push for 175 plus. That's my feeling.
Yeah, anything above 160, that Norway would be very happy. But as you said, with 160 or below 160, Sweden would be very happy. Looking at the position they have right now, they've got wickets in hand. Still, Rahimi is to come, who batted superbly yesterday, who got the fastest 50 of the tournament. So they've got some power hitters and the line.
Yeah. And we see Samiula coming back on. And will the pace help the batters over here? Really good ball. And this ball that when you asked me earlier, when Sami had just come on, he really is. If you just have a look over here, he goes quite. He sort of targets the leg stump kind of way for you to fall over and create that opportunity. Really good ball over there, just not getting it away.
Yeah, that slinging action. I mean, that nicely played for a single towards the long off region. Yes.
A bit of a freebie over there from Sami. He didn't put as much pace into the second delivery, and just on the full, just an easy one to rotate the strike there, Walid back on strike. But both these batters going at a good strike rate over here. They're just changing the field over here.
Is it that off cutter?
Yes, you can see he took a little bit of pace off the ball, but this is what Walid has been doing. He tries to walk straight to the bowler, get to the pitch of the ball, which is a good idea, but just that little bit of pace that's been taken off. As you can see, the ball bouncing in front of the keeper, making it a bit difficult.
Yeah, again, this is, I think, his variations. It will play. So this is good bowling. Good bowling from Samiullah Rahmani after conceding 18 in his first over. He's bouncing back, and he would love to finish and give a good over here to Sweden.
It's a good start so far. 2 balls left in the over. Just needs to keep at it.
Excellent bowling and the block ball. So this is good bowling.
Last ball of the over coming up. In the air and dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Ball was a little bit low
Did
to
it
the fielder.
carry?
I believe it did carry. From my angle, it seemed to have carried. And by that
we could
expression
understand. Yes,
of
from
Sami,
Samiullah Rahmani. Yeah, it was an easy one. Should have taken it. You can't drop those catches at this level.
and that's just this thing where Sweden is dropping a little bit. You can just see that the intensity from Sweden has dropped a little bit. Norway still has the upper hand, even though it was only 3 runs in that over.
Yeah, it was a good over.
Just 3 runs, but Norway is still they're just taking control at the moment, and you can see they've got a lot more confidence than what the Swedish team has at the moment.
Rightly, so they've got wickets in hand. Important thing, Walid Hori is still on the crease, playing a very good knock, 43 of just 29 balls. Vinay Ravi, who has newly joined him, is rotating the strike perfectly. His strike rate is also very good.
Oh, lovely place in between the 2 fielders in the gap. Bit of misunderstanding between the 2, and the batters come back for a second. And again, the Norwegians, they do that first run so quick. They put the pressure on the fielders. And like you can see over there,
Yeah,
Vinay running with intent. And there's that mishap between the 2 fielders.
so these are the basics, and they're doing it perfectly. Take the first runs quickly, create that sort of pressure on the fielder, and if there is any sloppy, any laziness, so you have the time to take the second one, and they're doing, running between the wicket has been superb. Nicely bowled.
That's the balls that Gilani is really good at bowling in the block hole. But well kept out there by Vinay, and they rotate the strike, just keep that scoreboard ticking on.
They have been rotating the strike. So this is a good partnership going on for Norway.
I see Gilani just took the ball to the umpire complaining about something, and it seems like one of the threads are pulling loose. Umpire's got the scissors out just to get that ball ready. I'm sure our viewers will be very happy to not have the construction noise during this match.
Yeah, it was very annoying in the first match. I could understand, but thankfully it's not going on right now.
Oh, and that's a lovely... Oh, what a powerful stroke. That was absolutely stunning. I mean...
It was a bit fuller on the offside, and he played superbly for a boundary.
AJ Mundra at the point region, he couldn't even move to try and get to that ball. It was just hit with so much power. And Walid moving on to 47 runs from only 30 balls.
So this is going well for now.
Well dodged by the umpire there.
Using his feet, well feeded.
And that is
touch and goal. Umpire, they are discussing. I think he has called for a not out. So it was excellent fielding from Awais Ahmad. It was direct hit, always dangerous. But we'll see.
And again, he's just walking up to Gilani, trying to disturb his rhythm. Lovely played. Great fielding. Fantastic throw. That was very, very close. A direct hit, only one stump to aim at. He hit it, but unfortunately not out.
Played softly towards the long off region just for a single.
If Sweden could have gotten that run out, that would have really boosted their confidence and get the spirit up of the Swedes.
I do so. I mean, one great fielding can really change the course of the game.
100%. And those are the key moments that you need.
Vine, who looks very strong on the leg side. Anything on the pad, he would pull it on the leg side. So there was a protection out there just for a single.
As he hit the ball, I heard him over here just saying to Wally, 2-2-2, trying to push for that second run. However, realizing that he just hit it too well, actually. The ball just got to the fielder so quickly that there wasn't an opportunity for that second one. But the batters were ready from the start for that second one.
I'm very impressed running between the wicket of the Norwegian batters. So this is excellent.
Another over of 9. However, it's below that 10 per over. 5 overs remaining over here. They still have 7 wickets in hand. They definitely, Sweden will be, I would think, sort of happy with this, but they really want that 1 wicket. They want to break this partnership.
Excellent.
As I mentioned it.
Yes. Umpire. So excellent bowling. Samiullah Rahmani came strongly after conceding 18 runs in his first over, bowled beautifully in his second, and now got wicket in his first ball of the third over. So this is great bowling.
Yeah, definitely. Vinay trying to disrupt the bowler by just walking, and he knew he had edged that ball. He had the right opportunity there. He was just a little bit too far away from the ball, and also a good take from the keeper. One would say that this is an easy catch because it's straight in front of him, but the height.
Yeah,
speaking as a keeper, I mean, Rashid, you are also a keeper, and it's that in between the ball. Like, you have to decide: do you go fingers down or fingers up, and that can sometimes disturb your rhythm, and you can miss the ball. But well taken.
Yeah, excellent taken. Aditya, who has given fresh blood to this team now. We know how important it is as a wicket keeper to talk to your teammates and bring that energy that is needed, and Aditya is doing that. Excellent wicket keeping. Rahimi started where he left yesterday, just swung from the first ball.
Still well played. Still well played. It's not a slog itself. You can see he's trying to hit the ball hard, but just didn't get hold of that one as he wanted to. But still, he got it where he wanted to hit it.
Rahimi, who took the game away from French team yesterday, came and made a 50 in no time. It took 18 balls for him. Oh, this is
slower ball bouncer.
Slower ball, yeah. These are the variations that as a fast bowler. Excellent bowling. It was that.
Yeah.
Sami has been doing a great job for Team Sweden. So
He had a bad first over, but his second over and now this third over, he's come back very strong. He's had some good bowling, and that slower ball bouncer seems to be working against Walid.
watch out for Rahimi. He's not the guy who wants to settle and take few balls. He starts from very early, so let's see. Yes,
Yeah.
this is.
There's the big swing that's coming through. And with that previous ball, Walid moving to 49 runs off 34. He's played a crucial innings over here in this match for Norway.
This is good bowling. Don't bowl at the stump to a lead. He hits very well from there. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Don't go straight. And he has just been a bit fuller and straight.
Yeah, that was a really good shot. Again, the batter's just walking towards the bowler, getting to the pitch of the ball, straight hit. And luckily, there was a bit of swing on that ball after the ball was hit. Otherwise, our cameraman would have been in trouble there. We would have needed to duck on that scaffolding.
He had a narrow escape, you can say. Yeah.
Exactly.
So the safest place to hit the ball, straight down the ground, and maximum for Muhammad Ibrahim Rahimi. We all know him. If he stays for a few hours, he can take game away from Sweden. Sweden would be hoping that get him out early. Otherwise, he's not a man who will let you.
And here we have Advait Dube. He's coming back into the attack. He's got one over left. He's actually changing sides. He was previously on the bottom end of the ground. He's moving to the top.
Dave into his last over. A bit of gamble when Rahimi is on the crease. Excellent shot. And they get
4. And that brings up Walid's 50. What a wonderful innings this man has played. He's been carrying the Norwegian team. Absolutely beautiful struck. He's played that shot to perfection. He got the gap.
excellent batting. You got
Really
to compliment the way he took the innings and guided till now. He uses his seat, wanted to reach the pitch of the ball, played perfectly.
Yeah, you can only assume he's going to start attacking now. Again, double stepping towards the ball, trying to get to that pitch of the ball, just yorking himself a little bit, but still well played. He gets the single, rotates the strike. It's good cricket.
Talking about Rahimi being on the crease and a spinner, don't you think it's a bit of gamble?
It can be a bit of a gamble. However, because he's a new batter, maybe just that little bit of pace being taken off and a bit of extra bounce might get a top edge and you get a wicket. However, not that one. That one was hit.
That's
very well.
Out of the park again for maximum. There is some hitting from both the batsmen. Rahimi is on the crease and he's repeating yesterday's innings. So Sweden needs to game him out quickly. Otherwise, he can make quick runs.
And again, he was attacking the stumps, as you mentioned in the previous over. Like, you can't go straight.
Again,
and another 6 over there.
So I was talking about, don't ball him on the stump. He can hit you from there. You got to bowl those wide Yorkers.
And Advait having the advantage of spinning the ball away from the right-hand batter. If he can get it out there wide, he creates the opportunity for a catch towards the deep cover region. As we come back,
excellent ball.
A little bit of extra pace on that one.
Quicker one.
And it's a good comeback by the young man.
Yeah.
But Norway's definitely going on the attack right now. They've got, after this ball, only 3 overs remaining.
They're in very good position. Both the batters, Rahimi and Waleed, they're very dangerous, particularly Waleed. So he's pitching a bit short, and Waleed is utilizing that opportunity. Hits him for the third one in the over. So there is serious heading from Ibrahimi now. Rahimi, so I beg your pardon, yes.
And after only conceding 19 runs from 3, Advait Dubé, he finishes on 42 after 4 overs. 23 runs in that over. That was a costly over for the Swedes. And you can just see on the body language on the majority of the players that they feel that over. And the Norwegians, they seem excited.
3 hours to go. You have Nasser Baloch, I think he has been introduced. 145 for the last of 4 wickets in just 17 hours.
Over. They want to go 2-2-2. But the crucial thing is they're going to need to get boundaries.
Bowlers must be looking for those dot balls. Look for those dot balls and frustrate the batters if you can. So yeah, it was a fuller one. Waleed again uses his feet, want to unsettle the bowlers. Line and length just for a single. So the dangerous man, Rahim, is on the strike now. We'll see how he plays. Nasser Baloch.
He might be very excited with Nasser bringing the ball into him. If he swings towards the leg side, he's swinging with the swing of the ball, and he's going to enjoy the pace. Slower ball. Galani dives, misses it. However, good running from these two. They get an easy 2 runs over there.
It was a change of pace.
A really good ball from Nasser.
Excellent
Good
bowling.
thinking.
Keep it away from the batter. Yes, so that
He's
is
going wide. As you mentioned, Rashid, don't go to the stumps for him. Go wide, angle it, and then the change of pace as well. But good running between these two. Oh, short, and he gets hold of that one.
If you ball back of a length and on the stump, so Rahim is very strong at that area and went for the maximum again. This is some serious hitting.
Into the wind as well. Just had a look here, picked up some grass, threw it up. Into the wind, but he still got hold of that and he gets that maximum. He gets the 6.
Ball those Yorker. Don't. This is good. This is good. I've been saying that. Ball those wide Yorker.
Run out opportunity. No, unfortunately, Nasser missed.
Nasser.
I think also the fielder, Samiullah over there, perhaps took a little bit too long to get himself settled to throw the ball in. Because as you can see on that picture over there, Waleed is running strong from the get-go. He's ready for that second one. Rahimi was battling. He was thinking twice, but Waleed was committed from the start.
This is excellent running from Norwegian. This is good bowling. Change of a pace. Don't ball at this time. This is keep it away. Keep it away. Bowl those wide Yorkers. Change of paces. It will work. The moment you bowl fast on this stump, back of a length, and he will hit you. Excellent
of the
volley.
over, and it's a good one. Finishes with 2 dots over there in the end. 11 off the over. The Norwegians will be happy. They might not be happy missing out on those last 2 balls, even if it was just 2 singles. However, still another good over for them. They move into 156 for 4. 2 overs left. And they're definitely going to be targeting that 180.
Surely.
24 runs needed, so 12 and 12 for the overs. That will be their target. As we mentioned around the break of innings, or around the 12th, 13th over, the Swedes would have wanted to have a target of less than 160. And we are at that target with 2 overs remaining, so Norway will be very happy with that.
Yeah, it shows how beautifully they batted, and some serious hitting from these Norwegian batters.
Galali into the pace. Oh,
this is innovative.
Look at that. Look at that. Even the keeper is not understanding what happened over there. Lovely stroke there from Walid.
And Walid, who is playing an important knock here, and this is very innovative. You would see these things in modern cricket. It reminds you of Abby de Villiers.
Joe Root.
Yeah.
Joe Root loves that shot
Yes.
very much, even in Test cricket.
Yeah, you're right. With the baseball they are playing right now, yes.
Galani coming through. Straight down the ground, and it's a 1 bounce 4. Lovely stroke.
Excellent. This is uses his feet, played straight round the ground and for another boundary. So this is a good start for Norway. 2 balls, 2 boundaries. They're looking for a big over here. So Walid, who is scoring now 63 just for 39 balls. So a dot ball.
That's a good one over there for Gilani. Good comeback over there after conceding 2 boundaries of the first 2 balls. You can only assume that the next ball, Walid is going to try and step out of his crease again. He's been doing it throughout his whole innings. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
And a lovely stroke. Gets to the pitch of the ball, gets underneath it, and a lovely 6 over long off.
An outstanding shot. It's never easy to come out and then play some sort of shot. So this is some serious talent from Walid Gori. 69 of just 41 ball. Treat to watch him. Excellent batting.
But don't forget about Raheem. He is on 35 of 12 on the other side, on the non-striker side.
I think Walid Gori, the way he's striking the ball right now, so you could say both sides, both batters, they're doing their best for Norway. So this is excellent.
He's trying to give himself some room over there, try to go through the cover region, maybe perhaps even over extra. But
yeah, wanted to slice, but just miss it out.
Let's see, is he coming out of his crease? He is, but it's just a single, straight to the fielder. It just didn't.
Single will not hurt, so they can afford single, Sweden. Ali Gilani completed his spell, conceded 42 and his 4 overs and taking 1 important wicket. He went for plenty in his last over. Overall, it has been a good spell, I could say.
15 runs in that last over. Very happy and excited for Norway. They would be enjoying this score of 171 with 1 over remaining and Khalid coming up. But as you mentioned, Galani, although he was expensive, he did get that very important wicket of Joshan in the beginning of the innings.
Khalid Zahid will be bowling the last over of the innings, and Sweden, Norway, who is 171 for the last of 4 wickets.
Khalid's come in.
This is good bowling.
Walid advances, but he misses the ball.
Well, the key would be to keep Rahimi off the strike, and Gori, who has played from the innings, from the first, I would say, first 2-3 overs, is now feeling a bit tired.
There was a little bit of an excitement from square leg for a caught behind, but not happening. And 1 bounce 4 over there. Advait Dube is just far away, not able to reach that ball on the boundary.
Walid Gori again, he's proving us wrong. He still has a lot of energy left and almost went for a 6. So this is some serious heading from both the batters, and they're putting a huge target now for Sweden. Good bowling, excellent bowling. Just keep it away from the batter.
Yeah, Khalid doesn't like to be pulled as a quick bowler. I remember seeing it in the first match against France. He got pulled for a boundary, and then after that, he hit the batter 2 or 3 times in a row.
3 times, and he had no mercy.
No,
and he was
not at all.
repeating.
And he was just continuing,
Yes.
putting extra effort into to showing that, hey, I'm the boss over here. I'm in control.
Watch out for Rahimi. Yes.
3 balls left.
Excellent bowling. Misses out. This is
Oh, a little bit of footwork over there.
Yeah.
Some football from Aritra, the
Aritra.
keeper, trying to see, can he do something else?
so
But that's some good bowling from Khalid.
so far. It has been a good hour. Just 2 balls to go. He would love to finish it in a.
Perhaps a little bit dangerous attacking the stumps against Rahimi,
Yeah,
but he
I
got
agree
away.
with you.
He got away over there. Dead ball for the over there. We still have 2 balls remaining of this innings of Norway. They are definitely going to want to get that score of theirs over the 180. 2 balls left. What's going to happen? Let's see. Comes in, puts effort in, but it's just a
excellent
single.
ball. This is the partnership you were talking about. 63 of just 28 balls.
64 there, yes.
64. So the partnership there has been accelerated by both the batters.
35 and 28 over there together with a leg by, which came in this last over. Last ball coming up. Slower ball, pulls it down to deepen wicket.
They're running for the 2.
thinking
they
of
have
2.
settled for 1. So this is excellent over from Khalid Zahid.
Really good over there. Yes, he had the boundary on that second ball, but it's a great comeback from Khalid.
Excellent bowling. So they made 179. Walid Gori.
That leaves a target of 180 for Sweden, but we have to commend Walid over here. Even Rahimi coming in at the end. I mean,
Yeah.
these 2 batters had a phenomenal partnership. Walid carrying the innings for Norway.
Yeah, absolutely. He just batted superbly throughout his innings and making 76 of just 47 balls. So Rahimi, the more aggressive. And he started where he left yesterday, making 36 of just 14 balls. So we have got an innings break ahead.
And just before we're heading off over there, as the players were walking off, you could just see the Norwegians. They are pumped. They are excited for this second innings. Whereas the Swedish team, they're still a little bit down. But just look at this scorecard over here for Norway. I mean, everybody performing with the bat, everybody getting double figures over there. It was just the batting of Vishal, which kept him a little bit behind, who just battled to get off the ground, but everybody else getting runs. But the standout performer over there, Walid Ghauri, 76 of 47. An outstanding innings from him over here, carrying the Norwegian team. And Rahimi coming in at the end with a blasting 36 of 14 deliveries. Looking at the bowling over there, we've got quite a few bowlers that's been used. A total of 6 bowlers, only 4 of them getting a wicket each. Quite expensive overs over there. I would say if you have to point out to one specific bowler, it's been Abdul Nasser Baloch.
He bowled superbly.
4 overs, 1 wicket maiden, not just a maiden, a wicket maiden, and 26 runs conceded at an economy rate of 6.5. Some of the other bowlers a little bit expensive over there.
Yeah, you got to compliment Khalid Zaid for his last over too. He bowled superbly. Just conceded, I think, 7-8 runs. So
8 runs over there, yes. But even if we look at the fall of wickets at the bottom over there, 32, 32, 81, 114, and then, of course, finishing on 179. That first partnership, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, everybody contributing over there.
Rightly so. So we'll come back to you in a short time when Sweden comes out for batting, and we'll see if they can chase it down. So we'll take a break, an innings break of maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and we will be back short.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory. Only on Styxsports.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory. Only on Styxsports.
Sweden needing a target of 180 in their 20 overs. It's a big target, and for this second innings, I'm being joined in by Darshan. He's coming in instead of Rashid. So, welcome, Darshan. Looking forward to having you here with me.
Thank you, Boshoff. Thank you. Yes, fantastic day for cricket. At this time, Boshoff, how do you see this? A bit heavy, 60-40 for Norway, Sweden. 180 is a good total put on the board.
I think it is a really good total from Norway, and I think you might even look at percentage-wise a little bit bigger on the Norwegian side. However, the start is going to be crucial, and as we get underway, that's a good start from Vinay. Good in the block hole. I think the power play is going to be important, and of course the partnerships. Sweden's going to need to keep those partnerships going, and they just need to remember they don't need to swing at every single ball to get runs. Just play your natural game, rotate the strike, and put the bad ball away. So it's going to be an exciting second innings.
It is. Second well on the way. Again, full on the pads, flicked away for four. Fantastic shot. It seems Norway is a bit eager to take a couple of early wickets, and they're aiming line middle and leg and trying to make nervous. That was a good flick for 4 runs. That is a positive wicket Sweden would need to chase 180 runs, bring the bad balls away.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it wasn't just a slog over there. It was a good cricket shot. He very nearly gave an opportunity for the mid wicket over there, but he got enough underneath it, over the fielder, and starting off with a boundary.
Well, good positive start. 6 overs power play are important, and if we feel that possibly if Sweden goes at 55 for 1 should be a good they should be looking for.
I think the most important thing for Sweden is to just not lose wickets. Even if they finish off at like 45 or so in the power play without losing wickets, that's going to be the key. They need these openers to pull it through for them.
I fully agree, and this is where it counts, putting the bad balls away.
Yeah. And that's one that was possibly missed. It just sort of dipped before it reached Emal over there. If we have a look at this replay over here, and it just dipped, and he kind of missed out on that one over there.
Seems to be a bit of a change in pace. Was a slower run.
I think so, yes.
And that's the reason it was dipped. You're right. Sweden bats deep. 45 for none should be also a win-win for them.
And
yes.
That's another wide. And I mean, this is one thing that Norway is going to need to be very careful about. They've got the score. They shouldn't be giving so many extras away. So keeping those wides down is really going to be crucial for them.
Yes, and I'm sure the way the batsmen are thinking, they are trying to stitch a partnership. I see there is a change in top order instead of. That's a beautiful shot. One-handed, full shot for the 6 runs.
He got underneath that one. If we have a look at this replay, playing it late, just getting it nice and fine, because there is a deep square leg, as you can see in the screen over there, but he made sure that ball is more towards the fine leg area, got hold of it, and that's going to be a very good positive feeling for Emal Zuwak.
Absolutely. I was about to say that they have changed in batting order, so they have instead of the conventional opener, they have sent Aways.
Yes.
And to me, it seems that they have given him a license to go for from the first ball.
I think so, and we know that he can hit some big shots over there. So that is definitely his role in this batting lineup to get that run rate going, to take control of this innings early on.
It could work very well, or it could work other way around as well. With Emal batting, I think they needed someone to give him a strike. It's end of the over, 12 for none. It's a good start for Sweden.
It's a really good start. If we think back to the first innings, Norway also had a very strong start. I can't remember exactly. Was it about 14 or so?
14 runs, yes.
From
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.
For Sweden.
And they have the regular second over coming from the left arm fast. Good guy, decent pace, ability to rise the ball, can move balls both the ways. Looking forward for an exciting over.
It's always exciting having a left arm pace bowler opening as he gets underway. Oh, and he gets that little bit of extra bounce over there.
Yes, it seems always on the card with the setup they have done. Possibly trying to bowl in the ribs, square leg on the boundary, on the field. Hoping an early wicket. Now change in the field. Third man coming in, fine leg going out. Possibly that's a plan again.
Yeah, and then they've got their mid wicket over here as well, so we can definitely see what the plan is of Ahmadullah. He's bowling over here as he comes in second ball.
That's the plan, yes. Play and a miss. Another dot ball. I think that is what Sweden should be looking for. Emal is on good touch. rotate, and get him back on the strike. Emal is a really good striker of the short balls.
Yes, and like you said, with Amaze coming up, he is a big, strong hitter, and batting in the power play is good for him, with the field being in. However, it might just be the best option to have that rotation of strikes. So will this work for Sweden?
Another dot ball. Could be they are saving the best for the last.
Yes, we've had some changes, and I'm just trying to have a look to see if I can see who else is padded up in the dugout. But I see 3 helmets on, so it's a bit tricky to know who will come up next. And
Yeah. Do you see a big beaming Yorker? Convention. Sticking to the plan. What is working well? Keep it up. Norway for the single. So far, good over from Amadullah.
I agree. I think he's not the tallest person in the team, but his whole action, he is bowling from quite high. So even on a good length, he's getting the bounce. So I think he's not really going to worry about going full and straight. If he does, he might throw the slower ball in to try and get that catch out in the cover region. But otherwise, he's just going to continue focusing on the ribs.
Exciting ball again. Yeah, that was a change in line. That was pretty smart from the bowler. Line was wrong. The length, for the first time, he has bowled a bit fuller on the length.
Emal thinking over there that it might be a wide, but that was a good ball. It was inside the lines. He feels like maybe he missed out on that one. I know Emal is strong going over the cover region. He can hit the ball hard over there. But it's a good start to this over. Only 1 run so far. Last ball coming up. Hit straight, almost like a baseball shot. Fielders are chasing.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Could have, I think Emal was very mindful while playing that. Having square leg on the boundary, also fine leg. He wanted to play a bit uppish and straight. Right next to the bowler, behind, in front of side screens for the 4.
Yeah, and I mean, the mid-off are a little bit wide. So he got that one nice and straight. He got enough on it. He got the boundary. But still, it's a good over. But Norway is not feeling like they are defeated. They will continue going until they get that first wicket. They're going to be live during this power play.
This would be really interesting contest. Vinay being high arm action, bowling full on the pads. Was the ball to go across the boundaries? I think he's now. I always has understood that possibly he's not able to time the ball well. So it's good to give singles to Emal, and who will take the charge from the other end.
Exactly. Vinay just not pitching the ball over there, giving a full toss to our ways over there. They got the single.
Interesting ball coming again.
Emal just trying to do what the Norwegians batter did, just trying to move his feet, getting close to the pitch of the ball, but just a little bit of too much bounce coming through, and he's missing out on that one.
Yeah, that's the nature of the pitch, right? I mean, there are some balls which has who rise well from the length, and this was one of them. Vinay using the pitch to the advantage. Do you see a change of pace coming in?
Possibly, especially. No, and almost a similar shot than in the first over. Emal just hooking it over there to fine leg, and the Norwegian dugout getting the ball back over there.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Was the ball was there to be hit, to put away. The way we say, Gandhi ball, put away for the 4.
Yes. When I always got that first run towards deep square, I thought that they didn't run as quick, but maybe it was to get Emal on strike, as you mentioned, just to rotate it. And we come in slightly slower ball over there, just push to point, getting a single.
Good shot, good thinking, boundary, rotating the strike next ball. This is exactly what he should be looking for. From the other side, Aves has been trying to hit some of the boundaries. He's not getting the right shots. Hopefully, he will have another go with couple of balls left in the over. He must have a license to go hard.
As we see Vinay coming in, slower ball, but that is wide. It's just getting a little bit extra swing over there in the end, pushing it over to a wide. Yeah, that was one thing of the Norwegian batters. I know I saw you here during the first innings, Darshan. The Norwegian batters, they did such good running between the wickets, constantly pushing the first run quick. They got so many twos during that innings of theirs.
And that is exactly Sweden should be looking for, stitching a partnership, converting ones in twos. The total target is big, to chase 180. Possibly they will try to orchestrate in a way that 10 to 12 boundaries, 15 to 20 doubles, and then singles. I think they have come with a plan. Hopefully they will be able to execute the plan and get across the line.
That previous one just staying a bit low. 7 runs of this over so far. Final ball of the over. Vinay coming in. Going straight. A little bit of extra bounce. Worked fine. Very quick single starting there with Always. And they get the 2 over there for the over.
Boshop, it seems you are a bit storyteller. You are looking for doubles. You are asking the team to get a couple of runs, and you forecasted it very well. There was a double. I think this is what they need to do. Play a bit sensibly. There was a boundary already in the over. A couple of doubles, an extra, and stitching a partnership of 8-9 runs and over, and then going hard in the second half.
Definitely. And I mean, if we just have a look there, like I said, 9 runs of that over, and that is exactly what the Swedish team need. They need to bat at 9 and over, and they didn't have any risky shots over there, just some good cricket.
At the end of 3 over, 26 for none. Sweden couldn't have asked better than this on the board. This is a crucial over coming up from Norway's perspective.
Short ball, a little bit of extra bounce over there. Emal did try to go over the point region, but I think the bounce just got him over there. See, he's walking off. He's asking for a new bat. Maybe he's looking for a lighter bat or something. He's not happy.
Yeah, seems he's going for the lighter one. Amdullah doing what he does best, rising the ball from the length. Another ball coming in, charge again. Short ball for a single.
I must say the athleticism of the Norwegian team is very impressive. But I think it's also having such a big target. They are just so pumped for this innings. They've got lots of energy, and they are really ready to attack the ball over here.
Yeah. Another contest. Hopefully, by the time Norwegian has understood their job, putting in the length.
And always, it's all coming here next to us. 2, 3 bounce, and it's over.
Fantastic shot. Still not in the middle, but it is enough to get over the boundary.
Exactly. I mean, he targeted this area. We know this is a strong point for our ways. There was nobody on the boundary. He even walked across. His intention from the get-go was to hit this area, and he got the boundary.
And the wind, God wind, helping a little bit as well.
Yes.
Taking the ball away from the bowler, from the fielder, closer to the line. Fantastic shot for 4 runs.
And it's also great to see on that picture just there, we've got the crowds coming in now, quite a few people. Always trying to be fancy over here with the scoop.
That was a bit ambitious. At the end, it resulted what they should have been looking for, rotating the strike after a boundary.
Yes. But you can see that they moved the fine leg into the circle, and they took mid-wicket out. Hence, he wanted to go over the fielder. But I think he could have just played his normal game and gone over mid-on to get the boundary there. But Emal is back on strike.
Just for the spectators' interest, the wind is blowing from from the left of the umpire to the right of the umpire, giving an extra advantage to the batting side if they are playing across from the line.
Yeah, that's good to note, because I'm sure the spectators can hear the wind also in our microphones as well. You can even see it over there in the trees in that replay view over there. Final ball of the over. Nope, we will have it again.
And this is what pressures no wickets on the board gets you. You go away from your standard deliveries, your go in ball, try to get wickets, being cheeky, putting one slower on, and if it executes well, possibly is in the right place. Otherwise, it could go other way around as well.
I think it was a good plan to get the variation in there with the slower ball, but just not correctly executed. However, last ball, let's see how it goes now. Pulls, and not in the middle, gets it over, but the ball is falling short. 2 guys running to it, and they get 2 to finish off the over.
Again, a mistime shot, just over the head of the short mid-wicket there for doubles. They already have a boundary in the over, so with couple, I mean, this is exactly what you're looking for, right, Boshoff? That there should be a couple of doubles, a couple of singles and a boundary that will make Sweden on the way of the target.
Yes, and I mean, Sweden with a good start over here, 35 without loss. They are just shy of the run rate that they need to bat at. And yeah, good to see the supporters over there. See a few familiar faces, people saying hello.
You're seeing all sort of reactions there, right? Some of them are nodding positively, some of them are having shoulders down. Possibly it's a time to cheer the team. The home crowd is there. They're here to see the home team win and across the line and play in the finals tomorrow.
Exactly, and also the 2 other teams, Austria and France, they have also arrived, and they're busy with their warm-ups on the other field, so they also get to watch a little bit of cricket. We've got a few onlookers over here from the French team.
Change in bowler coming in, Kamar coming in.
Always getting closer to the ball. He's trying to get it past, but he's just picking the fielder out over there.
Possibly he's eyeing the empty long on area. The ball was asked to be hit. He missed his chances. Never mind, the next ball is loading in. Kamar running in.
Going full, and it's a lovely stroke. Straight over the point area. 1 bounce 4. That one got out. out of the middle of the bat. So really good over there.
It was to the strength of Aves. If you ball anything full to him, he will latch onto that, and exactly what he did. Ball a bit shaping away, getting into the arc, helping to glide it over the covers.
And also he's playing with the wind, because from this angle now, the wind blowing from the right to the left, so it's going towards the offside.
Is not exactly what Aves would be happy for. He was charging in, going on top of the bowlers, but from the result perspective, Sweden this is what they should be looking for. Change of rotation after every boundary.
Exactly. Dot balls are going to be very crucial over here on the Norwegian side. However, the Swedish team, the openers, they have a really good start, and we see there Imal just losing one of his gloves on the way, running that quick single over there. You were asking me earlier about the percentages at the start, and I mentioned that Norway might be on top, but this has been a good start for Sweden, and they show that they are meaning business, and they are looking forward to chasing this total.
That's an extra. Halfway down the over, 6 runs again, as Sweden would have scripted the first 3 balls, 6 runs. Now possibly they should try. They might look to cash in further, making a big over. I have a feeling, Bushov, that they might make this or the next over a bit bigger over than the usual, trying to go a little more aggressive before the power plays off, so they are ahead of the curve at the end of first power play.
Another wide over there. As I mentioned earlier, that this can be costly for the Norwegians. They're going to need to keep these extras down.
That's a regular affair. Every overs they are gifting a couple of runs to Sweden, and possibly at the end of 10 overs you might see that's an advantage Sweden might have. Hammer loading in, correcting the line.
There we go. That's a much better ball over there. It wasn't a good shot from Imal. He was beaten a little bit there by the bounce, but good awareness from Aways, and they saw the opportunity to get a single over there.
To the nature of the pitch, if we see the earlier 2 balls, they were shaping away, and this was seaming in. After pitching, it did shape in, seamed in. That was the difference. Possibly Imal was not expecting with wind blowing from the other direction.
Exactly. Aways is going to not be happy with that one. I'm pretty sure he wanted to get that one through at least for a single, but good bowling from Kamar. He's coming back over here, but still it's been 8 runs in this over so far, and still 1 left. So Sweden will be happy with that. 43 without loss, 1 ball left of the 5th over.
Ambitious, was in the slot to be hit. Possibly the ball stayed.
Executed, but yes, Sweden in a good position over here. They've had a really good start, 43 without loss after 5, and not having lost a wicket, that's been key, as we've mentioned in the beginning.
Yes, and what it takes, it takes Amadullah to go on a trot for the 3rd over, taking a good bowler out of equation for the later stages. Norway is in search of wickets.
Amadullah coming in for his third over.
Good ball from the angle, on the length, moving a bit away. It seems that with the wind not flowing, the shape of the ball is not also coming in. So sometimes it is difficult to understand whether it is the wind or the bowler who is doing the trick.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if you understand, the ball kept his line. Amadullah loading in. That was an ambitious, causing an extra run for Norwegian. Good presence of mind from the Swedish team, stealing away a single from the next overthrow.
Yeah, Imal walking down the pitch, trying to get there. Just didn't get hold. There was a little bit of extra bounce. Keeper thought he could get a run out over there on Imal's side, but then they are scarpering through for a single.
Interesting matchup. Amadullah running in.
And there he goes.
There he goes.
He gets it this time around. He was playing that shot in the previous over. He didn't get hold of it. This time he gets hold of it and he gets the boundary. It's rewarded.
Seems to be a good plan. Aves keeping in mind bowler running in from left arm over. If anything is bowled full and around the stumps, he will scoop it away for the boundary.
He actually took that one on about 2 stumps outside of off. So very well played.
Boshoff is single on the cards. How do you see it? It has been the story for the last 5 overs. Aves hitting a boundary. Single next ball.
I think there might be a single on the cards. However, if I were to be a money man, I would say he's not aiming for it. He's going to go for a boundary.
Another scoop. Another scoop.
Oh, one-hand take on the boundary. Oh, my word. You were thinking that was going to reach the boundary. And then he just grabbed out with one hand. What a catch.
That was a good shot. It was a good all-round cricket. You know, the bowler taking on the challenge. He was knowing that he will be going for a good big shot. Aves not afraid. Playing another scoop. Well-timed, well-played. Square leg fielder running in, charging in on his right, taking an apple out of the tree. One-handed catch.
And you can
Amazing.
also see that disappointment on Amba's face.
Fantastic.
He
all-round
really
cricket.
wanted that boundary. Oh, we just missed it out over there, but you can just see that celebration from the Norwegian player. What a grab.
This is the catch which turn around the game. Hopefully, Sweden having a deep batting lineup wouldn't mind it. They wanted to be a bit extra aggressive in this over, being the last over of the power play. We have Ajay on the crease.
AJ Mundra coming in, the normal opener for the national team of Sweden, coming back, being dropped down to number 3 in the batting lineup, coming in with 2 balls remaining in the power play.
Amadullah charging in.
Swing miss.
Going back to the basics. Length ball outside of stump. Asking Ajay to play a cover drive, possibly too early in his inning. Norwegian hoping for edging it down to the keeper.
Also smart bowling, because about, I would say, if I were to just have a guess, about 75% of all his balls has been on the stumps. But this one he's just going outside off, so just being smart bowling. Final ball of the over and the power play. Press it out, no run.
Well timed. Sweden 48 for 1 after 6 overs. Nice over. Norway would love this over in the context of the game. Getting a wicket. Amadullah, he got another first wicket. That was a plan.
Yes, really good power play over there for the Swedish team. I think you were mentioning about 55 or so, and I was saying about 45 without loss would be good. There is a wicket down, but it's still a good shape for both teams. Sweden would feel that having started at 8 runs and over in the power play is good, whereas Norway would be very happy to have one of the danger men out. But Emal is still in over there. They're going to want to get him out. But now the field is going out. Power play is over, so we see more guys out on the boundary, and also change of pace coming through with the new bowler of Darshana. Yeah, just AJ pushing it out there to deep cover for a single. Emal pushing it out there for a single.
It would be interesting to see how Ajay and Emal approach the inning from here onwards. Someone has to be aggressive.
Yeah. AJ trying to work that ball towards the fine leg area to play with the spin. I believe they missed it. Is it a wide? Is it? It's just buys. Must have gone over the stump. Let's have a look over here at the replay. He's moving across tremendous amount.
Yes.
Yeah, that ball basically went over off stump almost.
Yes, missed by everyone. The batsman, the keeper.
But you can see the intent from AJ. He's trying to target some open areas, and it's a lovely shot to deep cover region. He's pushing hard on that first one. Emal isn't interested. I would like to see Emal pushing hard on those first runs, just to see if he can try to force an error on the fielder.
This is what exactly Norway did, running in first one hard, getting second. Change in pace, a bit faster one.
And this one is a little bit wider of the fielder. They're pushing, but in the end, it's an easy 2 over there.
Again, you're a fortune teller. It seems to be push off. You're asking for doubles and coming on the cards. Last ball of the over. Darshana coming in. Flighted ball. Played towards square leg for a single. At the end of 7 over, Sweden 55 for 1. Do you feel, Boshoff, they're 1 over behind? This could have been the score they would be looking for at the end of power play?
That will really help them, and Sweden can push on from there, because both of these guys are smart batters, strong hitters, so it will be interesting. But it also seems like Norway is changing bowlers, and another spinner coming on of Mohammad Shabazz coming on to bowl.
Interesting setup, getting an off spinner when the wind is blowing across, asking the batsman to go with the spin, but across the wind. From the other side, Shavaz is coming in, bowling leg spinner, asking to hit across the spin, but with the win. Hopefully, Sweden will be buying a big over. In the block hole, flighted, brave one for a dot.
Yeah, just looking at the field, you can assume that he's going to try and bowl full and outside off, even though he's got a deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket, long on, long off. But having that sort of second slip in, as well as a gully and point, you can only imagine that his goal is to try and go wide and off.
That was a well-timed cut in the gap. Good fielding by Darshana to keep it to 1.
Yeah, fielder taking a dive over there to ensure that the ball doesn't get through. Because if the ball is through over there, you're going to at least see
Big ball coming in. Big ball coming in.
Leg spin ball over there. 2 bounds to the over. Oh, and you see, this is the part, even though the ball was just straight to the fielder, there was a misfield, and if the batters had really pushed that first run hard, there was a possibility to get a 2.
Oh, that was a bad ball, asking to be hit. Ajay, it was a good cut shot this time, however, still in the gap.
I feel like it almost went off the toe of the bat because he got it quite fine. I feel like he was aiming to get it more past the point region, but it kind of went between the slip and the gully over there for the boundary for 4.
Another boundary, Boshoff. Do you see a single on the cards?
Yes.
Good ball. It was the first ball from Shabazz on the wickets. He was keeping it on the offside. Changed his line. Ajay tucking it for a single.
Yeah, I feel like he tricked AJ a little bit over there. He was not expecting that one to come onto the pads. But a change of strike, and overall good over for Sweden. Again, Darshana coming back into the attack.
Norway seems to be slowing down things by getting on spinners. Seems to they have a plan, they have a script, how to defend the total.
Oh, and a lovely catch over there on the boundary. It was into the wind. AJ is standing over there. He can't believe what just happened over there. It was a great catch. The fielder ran to his left, jumped into the air. He got hold of the shot, but it was into the wind. Wind picked up, and unfortunately, just the scaffolding is catching it over there. But it was a phenomenal catch. The view that we had, you can just even see the excitement of the field over there. Great catch by Norway. And this is back to the Norwegian side, another wicket. It seems like the spin is working for them over here, Darshan. You were just mentioning they are changing the pace a bit.
Yes, and very smartly, they are asking a batsman to hit with the spin, but across the wind.
Yes.
And the other side, they're asking to hit across the spin with the wind. So, good setup. It seems to have a plan for the game.
I feel like the Norwegians took note of their own innings, because there was a time where Sweden had 2 spinners on at the same time, and to get the spinners away is quite difficult. So I think it's a good one for Norway to try and get wickets early, get the score down straight after the power play.
New batsman in, Samat Shetty. Second game for Sweden. He got a debut in Germany in the previous series, coming back as a change for Javed Stanakzai in the team. Sensibly playing off for a single. On another day, with no wind, that would have been easily went out of the boundary for a 6. It was a very well-timed shot from Ajay. It was a good cricket, brave flight by a spinner, swept for a aggressive shot.
And Emal is going big, and what a take. The fielder lost his balance a little bit over there, kind of doing the splits. But I think that was not necessary from Emal. He was the batsman who was in. He needed to stay in. He needed to build the innings from here with the next batter. He's trying to go big, but he's just not successful. And Norway striking again, 2 wickets in the over, with still 2 balls remaining.
Another wicket falling down, making it more difficult for Sweden team. Again, a brave ball, a flight, asking it to win. Play across the wind or against the spin. At this time, Emal chose to play across against the spin, making it difficult to open his wrist and take it over cover. At the end, it was straight on the throat of Norwegian fielder who took it easily.
But yeah, it was still well executed by the fielder over there, because you might have seen there that as it was about to catch the ball, he actually slipped a little bit and he kind of did the splits, one leg going forward, the other one going backwards. But he held on, and it's a good catch. And Norway is back into this game.
With 2 new batsmen on the crease, the plan would be exactly getting some dot balls. And while on the other end, Sweden would be looking to build a stitch partnership, having few singles, doubles, and then charging in again. Make no mistake, Sweden bats very, very deep. If these guys can stitch a partnership of 30-40 runs from here on, it could be a different game from 5-6 overs from now.
And the end of the 9th over comes through, and what an over it was by Darshana. 2 wickets and 2 runs in that over. Really good bowling performance from him over there, putting a lot of pressure onto the Swedish team. And like you say, Sweden is not out of this.
This would be an interesting contest.
There he's going. He's just bowling that line outside of, kind of aiming just on the inside of the right leg of the keeper, and that's a bad one. He pulled it down, it was short, and it was wide. So well taken by the keeper, the ball basically going off the pitch.
I think Wafa trying to come across, led the bowler to bowl a bit shorter. We have a production team next to us. Testifies the Swedish summer, windy. They're trying to help us to get some of the cushion so that it is music to the spectators and not a lot of wind coming into the ears.
Yeah, that's a good ball over there by Shabazz. Just an easy single there for the batters. A little bit of a quicker ball over there. Not getting it away, straight to the fielders. This is good bowling. The Norwegians are really bringing the pressure back over here to the Swedish team. Pitched up, and it's a 6.
A bit background about Wafa, a very unique batsman. He usually plays his shots with his forearm and wrist. It's an unconventional batter. From the fielder, when it was hit, it seems to be going in the hands, but the way it was hit, very powerfully, taking it above the fielder's head.
Yeah. I think the fielder just came in a little bit too much. If he was still on the boundary, that would have been out caught, but he was just in a little bit too much. And that's the end of it, 10 overs.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm being joined again here by Rashid after having a small little break for this first 10 overs of the Swedish innings. Rashid, you were watching from the sides. What's your feedback so far that you can provide us?
Yes, thank you, Ben. And I can say all in all, it was outstanding fielding performance from Norway. They took important 2 catches, and I can say it's a good game on here, but you have to compliment Norway for their fielding.
Darshana coming back, starting us off after the drinks break. Good single over there by the batters. Yeah, Sweden had a really good start, and then they had 2 very quick and crucial wickets that they lost, and only on 74 after the first 10 overs. It's going to be a big ask for them to come back after this.
Rightly so. I think Sweden had started well in the previous games as well. It's just, we'll talk. This is excellent batting. Nicely down the ground by Ehsanullah for the maximum. So good batting from Ehsanullah. We were just talking about Sweden had a good start in the previous games as well, but they just couldn't capitalize. It is in the middle of the innings where they mostly failed. We hope that Ehsanullah provides that stability, and he did so in the first game too.
And he really got underneath that one good and proper. I think it's the same shot that Emal wanted to play. However, Emal just got a little bit, he just mistimed it a little bit, and it went straight to the fielder.
Yeah, I agree. He did not get that evaluation, I would say, that high that he wanted. So this is sensible cricket from Ehsanullah after hitting him for the maximum, taking the single.
Yeah, Darshan was mentioning earlier that bowler Darshana, he's inviting them. He's giving a lot of flight with his balls, and it's a high risk and reward, because if you flight it a little bit just too much, you give it that opportunity for the batters to hit, but also by giving the flight, you get a little bit of extra bounce. And I think that's what got the best of Emal. But it was not the same for Isanula just now.
Oh, this is excellent bowling. I think. Yeah, it's a boundary. Welcome boundary again for Sweden.
Yes. I don't think he planned to hit it over there. Let's just have a look. It might have looked like an edge from my angle. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, that was a proper edge over there. Unfortunately for the keeper, just a little bit too thick of an edge to get hold of. But the ball running and winning the contest above the field over there, and it's 4 runs.
Samrat is on the strike again. Yes, and that is excellent batting.
Great
shot. On the extra cover for the maximum from Samrat. Beautifully played.
He got really underneath that one, and what a great... Total of 18 runs in that over, and that's actually quite sad for Darshana because he's had such a good first 2 overs, and now he's on 25 for 2 after 3 overs. It really changes his bowling figures.
Yeah. It often happens that something is going to happen after the drinks break, and it usually favors the bowlers, but not this time. The batters, they had a very good over after the drinks break. Nicely bowled. Muhammad Shahdad, but the leg breaker, he bowled superbly yesterday. Just conceded 11 runs in his 4 overs, taking 4 wickets. Nicely played for a single with soft hand, Ehsanullah Wafa.
Yeah, and Shabazz is an interesting character because he bowls both leg spin and off spin. He kind of changes it just before he bowls. We've seen both deliveries from his side, and a lovely stroke is through the gaps. I really like that Ehsanullah went very quick for that first run, but definitely there was only a single. There's no 2 run over there.
They should learn from the Norwegian batters where they ran through the first runs very quickly.
Oh, and that's a big spin over there.
Not given.
Yeah.
Umpire was not interested.
Ehsanullah thinking it, but he stepped away, so hence it felt a lot further than what it actually was. But that was a good ball overall. He got the dot ball.
Single again. It's good cricket all around.
This is a good comeback over on the Norwegian side. Just bringing the pressure back over here, does Shabazz. Samart stepping away, giving himself some room. Only 1 run over there. We've got some very exciting spectators for the Swedish side now, really chasing the batters along to push for those second runs.
And it's piling up. More are coming. So they are just cheering their national team to go after the chase.
Good over there by Shabazz. Only 4 conceded in that over there. And we are going to be seeing a change of bowler.
It's Adnan Shinwari, I believe. Run rate is creeping a bit, but you have got some good hitters at the pavilion still to come. So if they can continue scoring 8 runs an hour from here on and leave 36, I would say 40 in last 3 hours, and you have those hitters. So I think game is on here from there.
Yeah, as we all know, cricket is a funny game and anything can happen. Sweden will hope for 3 overs of 15, 16 plus. Whereas Norway would just want to...
It was a quick single.
Yeah. Really good athleticism there from the fielder. Almost getting that run out over there. But yes, Norway is going to try to keep this run rate down just making it a lot more difficult for the Swedish team.
These two, they are playing very well. They're hitting occasional boundaries and rotating the strike.
And
yes,
that is a lovely one.
Excellent batting. So superb batting from Esano Lavafa. He's turning on for the Sweden.
Yeah, lovely stroke over there, getting hold of it, and no chance for the fielder. As the ball was hit, he kind of just turned around, knew that he had to walk to go get the ball by the fence.
These two have put 39 of just 22 balls, and they're hitting the boundaries, rotating the strike, running between the wickets. Has been good for these two. So this is good cricket.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just a single to the man out in the deep.
Decent cricket. After hitting the 6, then taking a single, this is good cricket. Have you observed his batting style, the way he just holds the bat?
I have, and I've actually been a keeper behind, and I've noticed it, and it's very bizarre, but it works for him.
Rightly so. Oh, there it was. Had some room to put it towards the deep point. Misses.
I mean, we know that Samarth can hit the ball over there, but he just missed out on it. The ball just having a little bit more bounce than he expected.
I think Samarth would be the guy that he needs to stay longer. Yes, good bowling. Just change of pace. He usually bats deeper, take the innings longer. So Sweden would be hoping that he stays longer. And Esano Lavafa, the more aggressive.
Last ball of the over, and that is a very lovely ball.
Excellent ball. It's not a big, yeah, it came in a bit, so.
Yeah, all the other balls have been going out except that one. That one came in.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of just like cut him in half, all those over there. Lovely ball. The Norwegians trying to get a little edge over there, hoping for something. Did it touch anything? Maybe just the sleeve on the way out.
Adnan Shinwari finishes well after being hit for a 6 and his second ball. So just conceded 8 runs looking at that 6-2. So it is 104 for the last of 3 and 13 overs for Sweden.
If memory recalls, Norway were in a similar position after 13 overs. I was still mentioning to you that they're going to try for 10 and over to get to 170. So it's a similar situation. So this game is not over, people.
Not really. Yes, couldn't reach the pitch of the ball and got an edge. But as long as score is coming, they wouldn't mind it.
Yes, getting 2 off of that one. He thought that it was just going to perhaps be a top spinner, but he got a little bit of leg spin over there, and now they're bringing the guy in over there again. They had him earlier on the leg side, but just bringing him out over there to a short third, 45. And well pushed, just a single over there. Well played by the batter, and also good bowling.
Yeah, excellent ball, not giving any room. So singles, they would. This is excellent cricket all around. Yeah, nice bowling, nice batting.
Oh, Samarth trying to get hold of that one. He's missed now a couple of balls. I think he just needs to sort of go back a little bit, just get bat on ball, even if it's just a single or 2. Just get that confidence going again.
Totally agree with you. It's uppish and it is caught. So just played away from the body, and there was a protection. He played uppish. So an important wicket for the Norway. They lost the 4th one.
Yes, unfortunately there for Samarth going out. We know that it's an area that he likes to attack, but just missing out. He tried to give himself a little bit of width, and he hit a little bit squarer than he wanted to. And that's another wicket on the Swedish side. Just putting a little bit more pressure out on Sweden, but don't count Sweden out as of yet, because big hitter Samiullah Rahman is coming in, and we know he can cause destruction. However, this Norwegian side is on top of things at the moment, and we're welcoming back Darshan next to me over here. Welcome, Darshan.
Exciting cricket it was, last 3 overs. It was both sides, Norway getting a couple of wickets while Sweden still charging in. Exciting again. Sweden has done this before with 37 balls coming in, 73. Chase is on the target. A risky shot. Oh. That was a fortune for Sweden. The scorecard pressure asking Samiullah to go from ball 1. The ball was there to be hit. Possibly wind taking away from the fielder, and fortune for Sweden.
Yeah, I think the wind did play a role over there. My personal opinion is that the keeper could have gotten there. So if the keeper can get to the catch, let the keeper take it. The gloves are a little bit bigger than the hands. So you've got a little bit of extra grip. Perhaps not some good judgment there by the fielders, but unfortunately for Norway, they missed out on a crucial batter to get them out. But happy for Sweden, they're going to be happy, and Sami's going to want to take hold of this opportunity that he's been given.
You're right. Who knows it better when it comes to keeping? Boshoff, you're a well-known name in the circuit. It would have been a different story had the keeper gone for it. 6 overs to go, 72 to chase. Again, I feel it's a 60-40, 60 on the Norway. That was a great cricket again, bowling into the pitch. Sami slashing it in the point region.
But he got a hold of it good and proper in the middle, like that ball was flying, but fantastic fielding over here, diving to his right, stopping the field, and he most certainly saved the boundary over there, because I don't think deep cover would have reached that ball.
Interesting. Until yesterday, number 14, Abdullah was hopping a bit, and he's getting the best fielding out of himself when it matters, lifting the standards. That is certainly saved 3 runs for the Norwegian team. Kamar, good ball in the length for a dot.
Yeah, Wassa feeling that he missed out on that ball over there. Kamar coming in. Oh, a little bit of extra bounce over there. Oh, close run out opportunity, but Wassa making it over there. Did the ball hit him on the helmet on the way out? I missed it, or was it just on his shoulder? It's on the shoulder.
That was a quick single. The batsman was just in. Very good decision by an umpire.
Yes, and to all the youngsters out there, that is why you need to slide your bat in. He was in by quite some part, but he just put his bat over the line, not sliding it in. So to all the youngsters out there, please do remember, slide your bat in to avoid a potential run-out situation like that. But good running by Sami, seeing the opportunity for a single. And another single, just pushing it softly into the offside.
Norway is not giving any freebies, they are asking batters to convert the good balls into boundaries, and that is a bit difficult for the Sweden at the moment. Only 3 runs from the first 4 balls, adding a bit of extra pressure on the Sweden team, bringing back on the strike. Make no mistake, if Sweden these batters bat through, it could be a well game. Play and a miss.
Seems like just a little bit of an extra effort coming there from Kamar. He knows that he got hold of Wassa on the shoulder just now in the previous ball that he bowled to him. little bit of extra effort. Wassa missing out again. He's targeting that leg side area. He wants to go big. Last ball of the over of Kamar. Really good over so far. Only 3 runs up until now.
That's
Went
a good
off the
shot.
top edge. Ball is chasing. 2 fielders running there. A little bit of miscommunication as to who's taking hold of the ball. But a boundary is saved and got 2 over there. So 5 runs in that over overall. Really good over for Norway. There we just see the talk, the miscommunication as to who's taking the ball to throw it in.
That brings back Vinay, the strike bowler, back into the attack with 5 overs remaining. Do you see it's a good idea bringing out on the 16th over?
It's tricky to say. I mean, the spinners have done a really good job up until now, but also the batters are not getting the faster bowlers away. However, we haven't seen much of Samuela as of yet, so I know that he likes a little bit of extra pace on the bat, so maybe not the best decision from Norway. However, let's see how it goes out. Vinay has been expensive in his first 2 overs. He's at 21 in just 2 overs.
To me, it seemed he was all over the place, you know, bowling some short balls, some full balls.
And there we talk about it.
There we talk about it. Again, it was a nothing ball asked to be hit.
Yes.
Samuela taking an advantage, moving across the line, pulling it short arm jab in between dip mid wicket and deep square leg for 6 runs.
Yeah. Samuela is so strong batting on the leg side, and that ball was just too short from Vinay. He can't afford to bowl short.
Probably Vinay would be looking forward to correct the line, and he might bowl on the offside and make no mistake. Using his height, he did so.
That ball getting a little bit of extra bounce. Still a little bit short. However, it seems like the previous ball was more like an off-cutter, where this one he aimed to have an outswing ball. And he's just beating the bat of Samuela. Good comeback over here.
Change in fieldings. Third man out, bringing in cover point inside the circle. For the viewers, there is a square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and third man. That was an ambitious appeal. Certainly the outside line of stump is a wide ball.
Yes. You can see Vinay asking the umpire there, why is it a wide? The batsman moved across, and the umpire explaining that you still went a little bit just too far for that ball to not be a wide.
It's a decent call by umpire, though Sami moved out on the offside, moved in the offside. It was still far down the line.
Did he get hold of it enough? Yes, he did. 6 runs over there, over off stump.
And this is the perception Sweden team or anybody has, that Sami is strong on the leg side. But look at that shot, fantastic.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's textbook. Straight bat, kept that shoulder straight. He just got underneath it. He didn't swing wild at it. He just used his timing of the bat coming through. And what a shot that was. And that's another one. That one is straighter, and another 6.
This is exactly script the speed spectators would be looking for.
Exactly.
Standing deep in the crease, you know, making the full the Yorker or the full balls a bit coming on the length, making them in the slot. Very good shot over the long on for a 6. Again, there was no power in this. It was timed well. Hopefully, he continues his inning on from here. At this point of time, Boshoff, how do you see this? Is this coming back into the Sweden's pocket with 48 from 26?
I think Norway is still ahead over here, but Sweden is bringing it back, and an interesting change to come around the wicket over here. And it seems to have worked for Norway. So I'm sure you can hear on the commentary, the spectators over here, they are getting very rowdy right now because it's 20 from the over so far and we still have a ball left. So yes, I think if Sweden has another over like this, it's game on. But I feel like Norway is still ahead. You can still see that their shoulders haven't dropped. The fielders are still alert.
Vinay running in around the wicket. Batsman is not happy, looking at the umpire, possibly seeing that it's a wide ball. Vinay understood the plan, bowling it, taking it away from the range of Wafa. That's an end of the over. Sweden after 16 overs, 133 for 4, 47 from 4 overs. Make no mistake, Sweden has done this before, but I second your thoughts, Boshoff, that it's never easy. It's a windy situation. Another big over for Sweden, and it could be in the Sweden's pocket. And if Norway turns around and have a silent over, a decent over, it could be adding a pressure to the Sweden team.
Exactly. This is going to be a crucial over for Norway. Norway need to ensure that they concede less than 8 runs, I would say, in this over, just to build that pressure on the Sweden side. Alternatively, just a wicket, one of these two will be crucial for Norway. Better get hold of that one. It was a bit of a hook shot, dive from the fielder. Unfortunately, as he knocks it back, he knocks it over the boundary line, and that's a 4 for Samuela.
Fantastic. Kamar was zooming into the pitch with confidence, giving only 5 overs from the last over. Sami was watchful. There is a normal cut, or there was a seam in from Kamar. He was watching the ball in the last over from the other side. He used that to his advantage, taking it with the angle over the long leg for 4.
It's a good shout from the Norwegian side, but just going down leg, you can definitely see that Kamar has got a little bit more pace than Vinay, because even with that previous shot, although Sweden got a boundary, you could see that Kamar was just rushing Samuela, and the same with this ball. Sami just too late on the shot over there. So some good bowling over here from Kamar.
Yes, he's a skiddy customer. Kamar charging in. It is a bit silent game from Wafa, and he would be looking
to slower ball up into the air, but yeah, it's not carrying over to the fielder.
That was a good change of pace
Yes.
by Kamar.
But like you said, Wafa, he has scored. I mean, he's on 30 from 23, but I feel like he's had just too many dot balls throughout his innings, because he has had a couple of good boundaries, but he's just battling to get hold of every single ball.
Kamarin, Samuela, good contest. Driven to the covers for a single. With last 2 balls remaining, Sweden would be looking or eyeing for a big shot out of the last 2 balls, making that a decent over.
Yes, definitely. If Sweden wants to move the pressure onto the Norwegians, they definitely need a boundary from one of these 2 balls. But Norway is still fighting. You can see that everybody is alert. Nobody's just looking down at their feet. Ooh, that ball staying a bit low over there, making it difficult to get hold of it. It was quite short, but it just stayed quite low. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it even bounced before you can just see there, like, calf height.
Again, turning out to be a decent over for Norway in the context of the game. Sweden is looking to make it big by getting a boundary on the last ball. Kamar zooming in.
They're going for the second. Good running, but good dive from Samuela over there. The throw was a little bit hard from the fielder, needing to throw into the wind. I think that just held the ball back a little bit, because there was not supposed to be 2 runs, but they made it 2. So good running from the Swedish team.
Well, it is still a decent over for Norway at the end of 17 overs, 142 for 4. They took a risky double. They have a plan in mind to keep Sami on the strike. So at the beginning of the next over, Sami will be on strike, taking on the charge from the ball 1. Again, you know, we talked about Vinay bringing on the 16th over. Was it a good idea to get the strike bowler who is bowling in the pitch and getting into the sweet spot of Samuela? And I see again similar thought process. Ahmadullah coming in from charging in. That is a good ball into the pitch. Bit slower than his usual one. Seems to me a bit of rolling of fingers on the ball, taking it away from Samuela, and at the end it is a dot ball.
Yeah, I think Sami was expecting the ball to be more towards his body, not for it to actually cut away from him. Good bowling from Ahmadullah.
Sami standing deep in the crease.
Yeah, both his feet are in the crease and moving back, trying to get underneath it, but just the bowler outsmarting it. And they actually get 2 runs over there.
Both of your wishes are fulfilling, but is it too late for the Sweden? You know, taking the first one, charging in first one, asking the fielders to make a mistake and taking advantage of it.
I'm going to say it's never too late, Darshan. This pressure that you are creating, it's putting that pressure back onto the Norwegians, and you are forcing errors on their side. You can actually see that Sami took it easy, and then they saw there was a misfield, and the bowler is not happy, and rightfully so. But yeah, we'll see a little bit of a break over here as that ball was coming in. Sami took one in the arm. But yes, definitely, it's not too late. I mean, every single run is crucial over here, Darshan. And I feel that, especially if you just look at the strike rate, Sami has been batting at more than 200 strike rate over here. He's getting hold of the ball. So I feel like if you can push to get him on strike, you should do that.
Let us have a small look while the Sami is getting ready to take the next ball. What is in for next for Sweden? There are 3 batsmen who can go for ball 1. Aritra, Khalid and Abdul Nasir. All of 3 have a big hitting abilities. Ahmadullah charging in. Once again, Sami deep in the crease. Play and a miss.
You can definitely see what the thought process is of Sami. He wants to hit with the wind. You can see he's basically taking mark outside off stump, and he's moving across, and he wants to use that angle with the ball coming through to hit it to the leg side with the wind. So good intention from Sami, just unfortunately he did not capitalize on that effort with that ball. But good bowling still from Ahmadullah.
Next 3 balls will dictate the course of the game. Big. That's a wide. There was certainly a plan. They wanted to bowl a slower one on the stumps. Bowler missed the line. A free gift for Samiullah. Do you see he was eyeing in to convert this bad ball to put it over the boundary. Missed it by a length.
That's going to be a wide ball. He's just pushing it too much over there.
Ahmadullah sticking to the plan, not giving anything in the arc of Samiullah. Paid a price for that, taking it too away from the batter.
Yeah, he might feel that Sami has moved across over there and he was hard done by, but definitely a wide over there. Still 3 balls left. Yeah, that's a good comeback, but unfortunately the keeper misses.
That's
an easy one.
That's a fortune for Sweden. That seems to me an inside edge from Sami, and I think.
Let's have a look. I think the ball just stayed low and he missed it completely. Let's see. Yeah, he just missed it, and the ball bounces before the keeper, and you can see he's not happy with himself. He knows he's given away 4 runs over there, which is not what they need right now. You can even just see over there.
Yeah, scorecard is moving. Exactly what Sweden would wish for. It doesn't matter if it comes through the bat, or an error. Could be a costly error. 8 runs from the first 4 balls. Exactly Sweden, which Sweden was looking for. Ahmadullah charging in.
Lots of shouting over there, but I think even if we had 3 extra sets of stumps outside the off, it wouldn't have been out. Just look how much he's walked across over there.
Yes. Seems Samiullah is sticking to the plan. Wants to hit it over mid-wicket region. I think he should back himself a bit more. He has shot all around the ground. He could have easily put it across long off for a cover. Never mind, last ball of the over. That short ball into Wafa. And as we were talking, it was a bit of a silent game from Wafa from last few overs. Either it is a single or a dot. There are runs coming from one end and dot balls from the other, adding to the pressure. 9 runs, decent over.
Really good bowling overall from Ahmadullah, finishing his 4 overs, 20. And Khalid is coming in. Total is 151 for 4 after 18 overs. Sweden requiring 29 runs of the final 2 overs. This is going to be a crucial over. And look who we have bowling this one. Kamar. He's bowling the 19th over, the crucial over of the match. And he has been phenomenal so far with the ball. This is going to be a big over. And this will swing the match in the favor of either Sweden or Norway, depending on the outcome.
It is still reachable. 29 from 12. Sweden has done it before. First ball.
Flicked it up. Deep square. Caught.
Scooped. Flicked right in hands of the fielder. He was exactly placed there to take a catch.
And this is where you will have hindsight, where did Sweden make the right call to retire out Wafa, yes or no? Unfortunately, it's always easier to make a decision afterwards. But yeah, great batting by Samiullah. He's really brought the Swedish team back into this fight. And we've now got 2 new batters at the crease. And Kamar he's bowling phenomenally well so far.
Abdul Nasir, the new batsman, he has equally shoulder to shoulder if you compare the hitting abilities between Samiullah and Abdul Nasir.
Oh, out first ball. He's got a bit of an edge on there. And Norway is pumped. You can just see the energy coming back. Having 2 wickets and 2 balls over there. And we have the debutant of Eritrea Bakat coming in. Not great to have your first international match to come in on a hat-trick ball. Hey, Darshan? A little bit of extra pressure over there on top of playing national team for the first time.
Yes, yes. These are the moments which will make him a hero. I think if he comes over his nose, you know, I have seen him from the close quarters. Eritrea is a guy, possibly he would still go and take on, not playing to the, you know, for a single or something. To the occasion, he can rise, he can go and charge in for a boundary. Let's see. Wishing Eritrea a fantastic debut.
And
Kamar on the hat trick,
and he's
charging
a classy
in.
batter. Pops it up, but he gets it over deep backward square. And he's a quick runner between the wickets, and they get 2 over there. So good way for him to get off the mark.
That was an uppercut. Ball was a bit, it feels to me a changer. Oh, it was seaming in. Well played.
Bit of a fumble there from the fielder, but
Never mind.
it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
Eritrea is quick between the wickets. But yes, Eritrea is a classy batter. I play with him club cricket, and I've seen him over the years, and he's grown a lot as a player as well. When I first started at the club, he was still a junior. He's just finished under 19, and the way he's grown, his batting, he's become a lot more aggressive batter, but he's not a slogger. He still plays some good quality shots. So very happy and excited for him to be wearing the national colours. And here we have Khalid, first ball that he's going to be facing. Good over so far from Kamar.
Let's talk about Khalid. He had a fantastic domestic innings. You know, he had hit a couple of centuries on the same ground he's playing. So he's coming in with confidence. However, his ask is a bit more than on a normal day he could have done. Playing through the covers for a single, bringing back Eritrea on the strike. 7 ball, 25 runs. That is going into the Norway's pocket.
Yeah, it's been a really good over here from Kamar. I mean, only 4 runs so far. Final ball of the over. White ball over there. So we've got 1 more ball left in this over. Sweden is going to wish for a big boundary on this last over to come through.
If you see, you know, it is quite a skill Kamar possesses. You know, he can seam the ball in. This was swinging away, swinging late in the 19th over. That's an art. Kamar charging in. Final ball of his spell. Final ball of the 19th over.
Yes, that is out, unfortunately. What an over, the 19th over. Great over here, great spell by Kamar. Only 5 runs in this over, 3 wickets in the over. Kamar is finishing on 25 runs, 3 wickets in his 4 overs. It was the right shot from Eritrea. He had to go. He's got nothing to lose as a batter at this stage. He has to go for the team, but unfortunately not executing the shot the way he wanted to. And a great 19th over from Norway, especially from Kamar. Great bowling, 3 wickets in that over.
It was a good decision to have Kamar bowling in 15, 17 and 19, choking in the runs one side, also taking wickets. That could be a match-winning over by Kamar and the spell.
Definitely. However, we are coming to the last over. Sweden requiring 24 from it. And we have Vinay coming into bowl. He has been very expensive so far. I believe it is 41 runs out of 3 overs without a wicket. So it's a risky call from Norway. But I believe this is the option that they've got available. Khalid is on strike and his leg side is with the wind, so exciting. This first ball is going to really determine the rest of the over.
This over will also decide the finales. First ball,
and he scored deep square. He didn't get hold of that one. Hit it on the toe. Unfortunately, he didn't get hold of it enough, and it's a good catch over there.
and this is how it pays dividend. Backing up your prime bowler, he knows what needs to be done. Setting the field, bowling in a bit slower one. Khalid couldn't time it. Right, good. In the pocket of Norway, they would be playing finals against Austria, who has already won 2 games.
Exactly, yeah.
Making the next game between Austria and France more like a dead rubber, where it seems that Austria might have a plan to rotate some of the players and keeping them fresh for tomorrow. Vinay charging in.
Dubé missing that ball. It was there to hit, but going against the wind, didn't get hold of it. I feel like if he had tried to go over extra cover, it might have helped over there, but it seemed like he was more aiming to go straight or towards long on region. And now it's difficult. We need six a ball for Sweden to continue. So
A legal dot ball, and the game is done.
And there we go. There's that dot ball. So, of course, cricket is a funny thing and many things can happen. But so to say, that's done, and that match is in the hands of Sweden. In the hands of Norway.
Yes, seems that Vinay has understood his role, keeping it simple. Hopefully he does that unless he gives a big beaming. Yeah.
Dubé getting hold of it, but not enough, and Longov has caught him out over there.
Ahmadullah taking a very easy catch.
And
Sweden
I
9
believe
down.
that is all out because we have got a retired out from Wassa. So Wassa unfortunately cannot come back in. So that is match over.
That is it.
Yeah, so congratulations to the Norwegians. They had a really good performance by bat, ball and fielding. Their fielding has been really, really good. I think I've only seen one misfield overall, but the Norwegians played really well. Well done to Sweden. There were some good batting performances. Unfortunately, Norway just pulling ahead and being the better of the 2 teams on the day.
Yeah. To summarize the event, the series so far, Norway, they started with losing a game. They came back quite good yesterday, taking the confidence, winning of the game yesterday. They came today with the and taking the first over. There was an intention from the ball today from Norway that they are here to win, and that is what exactly happened with last game of the round robin. They have already qualified for the finals with Austria. While on the other hand, Sweden, they started with a win. They were in the confidence. Yesterday they had a difficult game, and possibly the energy might have continued today. They bounced back well, yes they did, but there was always a chasing game. They were always behind the game while chasing in after 5 overs, and catching up was always difficult, as Pitch was doing a bit.
But yeah, I think we have to mention the batting performance from Walid from the Norwegian side. He did a phenomenal performance, great skill shown overall, and he really carried this Norwegian team on the batting front to victory, I would say.
Yeah.
So that's it from our side, people. Congratulations to Norway, bowling Sweden out for 156, needing to chase 180. So great performance by Norway, well played Sweden, and we are looking forward to having you back in the match of France versus Austria. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
This summer, West Indies versus Pakistan. The heat turns up in the Caribbean. Pakistan clashes with the mighty West Indies. From August 1st to August 12th. Big shots, bold plays. Who rule the Caribbean? Watch only on Styxsports.
Behind every victory, there's a story the world never sees. The pain, the passion, the purpose. At Styxsports, we go beyond the game to bring you the heart of the athlete. Come, be part of the journey. Watch the biographies rise to glory, only on Styxsports.